last time on Odyssey of the Dragonlords, we went to Scorpion Island. Um, FYI, not a fan of the dark mode, so I'm not going to change that. We went to Scorpion Island. We arrived. It was a safe journey. Nothing really happened on the way there. We arrived, and there were 3 Artesian monks, somewhat expected, as Artemisia had explained to the group that this is where they sort of like Artesian monks go for bragging rights. The monks weren't happy that she was there. They were a bit grumpy. But we were here to go visit the Lotus Witch, I want to say. That seems about right to me. So we went looking, and the only thing that was really on the island was a big old tower. So we went towards it. We went through like I say portal in the sense of it was like an archway. Went through it into like a garden, I believe, and it seemed like time passed backwards quite quickly, maybe like a day or so. And we couldn't really we went on into a tower, and inside were a bunch of kids, and the door we entered through disappeared behind us. The kids seemingly had been transformed into kids, and with no other way but up, we went up. And through the windows we saw different realms of different technologically advanced eras and stuff. And some of us were very daunted at the prospect of what creature could create such things. And then we met such creature, and it looked like a Sphinx Lady, if I remember right. And she said that she will ask us some questions, and if we get 3 right, she will answer 5 questions. If we get all of them right, she will give us a prize, and if we don't, then she'll turn us into children, and we'll stay there with her forever. So we answered the questions. I think we got 4. So we got 5 questions answered. I can't remember the questions entirely off by hand, but one of the big ones I remember was Darius asking if he can, or how he can bring his dragon Darthaxel back. And it seems like her soul is wandering the mists in the seas, and there's a way of bringing her back once her body is whole, I believe. There's like a whole thing. But there is a way, and before we have to go kill the Titans. Yeah, that was the big one, if from me remembering at least. Oh, and the box that Artemisia is looking after has a dragon egg in it, and Kyra unlocks it at some point, I guess. Or might do. It's up to her, it's Kyra, who knows. And then we left. We found some centaurs, or some centaurs came and found us. They were kind of young. Turns out, these centaurs, unless they bond with somebody, turn into giant scorpions. Which seems a bit mean. And we offered them to come with, and they didn't want to. Because none of us could bond them. It was kind of sad. And then we left. That was basically it, I think.
I think so. And so, what's the marine word? Like you pulled up the anchor. I'm sure there's a good expression for that.
Set sail, weigh anchor.
Set sail. Yes, those words.
I'm British. I should.
That is true. Weigh the anchor. And set off again, leaving Scorpion Island behind. Okay, you've already marked it on the map down there. And have explore that constellation. Of course, you are at any point welcome to return to the island, but it will, of course, take the usual 3 days or 2 with the spell you have. But before we get into the meat of things, I would like to ask, you've been on the Ultras for a few days now. How have your characters settled in? Like, where do you sleep? What do you think you're doing? Like in the downtime, as you're just sort of sailing about. There's certainly plenty of time to just idle about. Really.
Well, I think Eudora's time is spent in two parts, right? She's on a boat, which is nice for her. It's a great place to be because it's close to the sea, which is where it's where she feels at home, but also is not home for her right now. And so there's that weird dichotomy where she wants to be there, but it's like having the elephant in the room in front of her, and she can't stop thinking about it. So she's often on the deck, looking out onto the sea, seeing what she can, find any marine life or whatever. Just something to kind of distract her from the fact that well, she can, but it's not fun for her. It's not a life for her at sea. And then on the other hand, she's like ruminating on what her father has seemingly left her. Um, there are a lot of creatures that she's encountered that seem to have known him and what he's done. Um, and she feels like almost a passenger to his to what his ideals are. Um, Not that she doesn't agree with it, like that's what she's here to do, but she feels like she's getting pulled around rather than walking her own path. So yeah, she's doing a lot of thinking, that's for sure. As for where she sleeps, I mean, she's not too fussy. I suppose she I don't know, sleep somewhere. Uh, wherever there is a place to sleep, she'll sleep in it. I don't think she'll sleep in the same place. I don't think she'd settle. That doesn't seem like Eudora to me. I mean, she doesn't live in civilization, so she's used to just sleeping wherever she can find the place to.
All right. Yeah, you certainly have access to the officer quarter in the south side of the boat here. I'm sure there's another marine vocabulary word that I don't know. But the Ultros is certainly a big ship, and as overcrowded as it is with more than 100 people on it, there's always like a few nooks or crannies, especially down in the hold. What about the rest of you?
Well, Dimas is I think getting along well. Everyone's very tightly together here. I mean, there's what like 100 people in this boat. That's quite a few people. Just if we put each one in a square, just all the time. No one really able to go anywhere. However, he just spent his time like lounging in the captain's chair here. The boat does most of the steering, really. Enjoying himself. He's optimistic and believes that this is a great venture, and really we're fulfilling the prophecy. We'll kill the Titans and be victorious. And to that, you know, degree, he's stern but also excited. I think he enjoys the boat, the sailing and seeing all these places, and he enjoys the camaraderie with the crew and the others. As for what to do, he probably like sits down, plays a dice game on the deck, or watches out over the water, enjoying the sights of distant islands and stars. And sometimes every morning does a bit of training in various ways he can find. Maybe even takes an oar to keep his strength up, rowing a bit. It's very much like a maritime version of his old like city guard days when he was the champion uh, of Mitras.
It's not a bad comparison. So whereabouts does he sleep?
Probably in the captain's, or like the not the captain's quarters, the officers'
All right.
hammocks.
What about Artemisia here?
I think that Artemisia is a little out of her comfort zone. Where Mitros is known for their navy, and I imagine that most Mitrosian soldiers spend some time near the navy. Arisia doesn't, and don't. So she's a bit out of her comfort zone here. But she sort of wanders the deck and spars with whoever may want to. But as for sleeping, she'll definitely be in the officers' quarters with the box that's in her charge and periodically checking that throughout the day, and probably like it's hammocks, so I imagine that the box is like right next to it or under it, so she can keep a good eye on it. But yeah, other than that, she's just out of her comfort zone, but she's trying to get used to it. She imagines she's going to be on this boat a lot.
Probably not a bad assumption, although that's entirely up to you, really.
You're right. I'll fly alongside with my splendid.
Like, I'm down.
Keep jumping off the mast and floating down.
Yeah,
In theory, it's entirely up to you how long you spend on this boat.
it's very true.
I can throw you off the boat if you want.
And what about Darius?
I think Darius spends a lot of his time in public. I mean, we all do, but he tries to like get to know some of the crew members and like put names to faces, because these people are doing a lot of the burden, like rowing the boat constantly and whatnot. And he also he has to anyway. He spends 8 hours a day using a control weather spell to help them out. And I think the way that he does it when playing the instrument, the Boreal harp, is to do like sea shanties and stuff, and help like keep the pace and the motivation and the humor and spirits up. So even once that spell is done, he'll still continue to play songs on the boat just to keep the mood up for everyone, and do that basically as much as he can, even once the magic wears off. He's also, and they're not dumb, so they'd probably both notice, but he actively avoids both Mercy and Eudora during this boat ride.
All right.
Yeah. I think he sleeps in the officers' quarters, maybe crashing about the same time that Demos does, and chatting and whatnot, but noticeably, trying to stay. When it comes to sleeping time, it's trying to get as much privacy as possible. It's all relative in this place.
All right. It is then that night settles across the Cerulean Gulf and the ultras within it. The weather has been quite pleasant, really. A few clouds, occasional rain showers, but certainly nothing that could threaten a boat of this size. The activity never truly dies down completely on the ultras. There are shifts of people, but as the sun drops below the horizon, it certainly does get quieter, and presumably, eventually, all of you head to bed. Sometime later, Artemisia, you wake up, groggily, to a presence looming over your hammock. Other than the gentle sounds of water, the Ultros is quiet as death. Not a cough or mumble or footstep, not even the creaking of old wood. The only light is a faint purple glow emanating from the figure next to you. She is massive, yet somehow has made herself comfortable in the tiny cabin, lounging with a glass of some reddish liquid in one hand, while the other strokes the top of the box Valis had entrusted you. A thick dress of raven feathers covers far too little of her body, and a spiked obsidian crown sits atop her blonde-haired head. She smirks at you, her third eye in the center of her forehead twitching relentlessly. Shh, don't worry, I'm only here to talk. She giggles slightly as she takes a sip from her glass. It's not like you could stop me anyways, or refuse to listen, but I'd rather you'd cooperate.
Okay. I imagine that as Artemisia's woken by this presence, that she will always have, like most good soldiers, would have a like her short sword under, like sort of under her. She'd have her hand on it, but as she realizes that the creature's too comfortable in being surrounded by everyone, I think she figures out that she's not going to be able to do much, and will listen to what it has to say.
So try to grasp for your sword. She'll notice it's not there.
Oh, extra good.
The female Titan smiles to herself. She says, "Have you ever asked yourself just how many chosen heroes came before you, who nobody remembers because even the first so-called labors of the goddess of mad stories proved lethal? Do you really believe it took the five until a little more than a month before the Oath of Peace ends to try to assassinate my brother and I through some proxy or another? Or do you think, how likely is it that you're just yet another mortal? Well, not quite mortal. You are in fact immortal, aren't you? Not exactly what I'd like to see in immortality, but I suppose I couldn't consider you one of my pets either. No matter. Do you think you're just another one in a long line of pawns in the game of the gods? I think you know the truth, don't you?
Artemisia will shrug and say, perhaps the river flows through the mountain for so long, but at some point there'll be one part that gives way. One small nudge, one small amount of extra rain that season. Doesn't matter if I'm the 100th in line, the 1000th in line. It may just be the last little trickle.
To compare yourself to a mere raindrop in a river full of water is strangely poetic. I can see why perhaps you were chosen. Not for your abilities, but rather for your acceptance. Have you ever considered perhaps that the Oath of Peace does not have to end? That perhaps my brother and I might be amenable to renegotiate the terms? We don't particularly want violence either, but I suppose that option has never been presented to you. It doesn't matter. To send a mortal, a half mortal, and even. Did you know that I made nymphs? The irony, really. And then there's you, of course. You're not really mortal, you're young, yeah? It really would be a shame to not get to live 1,000 mortal lifetimes as you could just because of some war that doesn't even concern you. And this little box here, a prize dangled in front of your face, and never once you asked Kira or Valis about the exact contents. You're either very disciplined or you already know what's inside. I know that Kira was tasked with observing you to judge your worth. What suicidal task will it take, I wonder, to convince her of you, I should say? Well, I don't wonder actually, because I know you'll never fit her mythical definition of a true hero. She lives in her own fantasy, where people are either perfect and pristine, vile and evil, or ordinary. I suspect you and all your friends will never fit into any category but the last one. I'd like to extend an olive branch. The oath of peace is weakening, as are the five. I can make Kira think that she has, in fact, decided that you are good enough. I can make you a proper Dragonlord with merely a wave of my hand, with all the fame and power that your grandmother wanted for you, to make up for the misery that your mother had to experience. And in return, I'd like nothing right now. Nothing, even should you still decide to face me. I know you'll lose after all. I'd like you to not throw away your immortal potential. I'd like you, in fact, to lead the new order of Dragonlords after the five are dead, and I and my brother are properly in charge again, to make some changes as you see fit. Gaius is cute, but to have a mortal pet as head of the order takes too much maintenance. They expire so quickly.
I would be a fool to admit or to say that what you offer is not tempting, but I would be a fool to accept it. Whether you or Kyra decide that I am worthy of the companionship of a dragon does not matter. One day I will find it, whether it's through Kyra's desire, your desire, or anyone's. I will find it myself. I don't need you putting your fingers in where I've not asked. I cannot stop you from doing so, and I will not ask you to do so, nor will I ask Kyra. That is not the point.
What is the point then?
The point is to become better through my own actions, and not through the hand wave of a god that has caused so much pain.
I really hoped I'd hear, well, exactly that, really. As the figure shrinks, twisting, changing, both clothing and shape, as the nightmare, as it were, disperses, leaving you instead properly awake. The sounds returning, the sounds of people walking about none the wiser, and standing in front of you, not a titan at all, but rather Kira, smiling, as she sort of leans forward and pokes Artemisia on her sleepy nose, and she says, "Well, that was enlightening. I really do enjoy trying to paint myself in the worst light possible. It's quite a fun experience, you see, to highlight one's flaws and to learn the flaws and desires of others. I think you'll make a fine Dragonlord." As Kira
Gone, yeah.
Skira will tap the box with her hand once before walking away, not breaking eye contact or her smile. She walks out of the cabin with the box giving off a slight click, leaving Artemisia alone. The morning just arriving. Perhaps one or two of her companions still slumbering nearby.
I guess she'll pick she'll walk over to the box and open it.
Inside is a big old silver dragon egg. It is. You can't confuse it for anything else.
Okay. She doesn't know what to do with it now. She has it for the next step. That's the question. She'll Darius sleeps in the officers' quarters, right?
Yeah.
She'll then try and wake him up.
He'll probably be awake, but sitting like in the hammock, maybe like fiddling with something in his hand and staring at the ceiling, very much in thought. Probably like his quill, like just spinning it. You know that like pen trick
Mm-hmm.
that he will do. What?
If he's sort of awake, then she'll like push the end of his hammock to get his attention.
Hmm?
And she'll
Oh, hello there.
she'll point to the open box and the egg.
He just gives you a big, like, proud papa smile and sits up in the hammock. So, Kira made a decision then.
She nods and says, seemingly. But I don't know where to go from here. I don't know how an egg of a dragon hatches. Eggs of chickens hatch after a certain time, but I imagine this has extended through centuries.
I think that will be part of your journey as becoming the first of the new generation of Dragonlords to find that out. My experience was not the normal experience and also was a perilous. There was a very strong chance that Dareth Axel would have died in her egg, and my journey was to make sure that that didn't happen. As for her hatching, I would be a fool to say that even now I fully understood what conditions it took to make that happen. But you have it. And now this will be your partner in life more than any other. So it is up to you as currently the one who can look after it, to do so. Perhaps cooler temperatures for a silver, so it takes a peek at the color.
Cooler temperatures. Wonder how one would make cooler temperatures. Well, if any of us could, Eudora might have an idea.
He puts like a hand on your shoulder. It's like, I have faith that you'll figure it out.
She nods and sort of smiles. There's something to figure out, I suppose. She'll then go find wherever Eudora is hiding, sleeping, crashed.
She's probably like she probably decided to go up into the crow's nest and have a sleeper there. But I mean, with all the hustle and bustle, she's probably awake early anyway, so she'll be down the deck. You find her.
Then I guess Artemisia will come up onto the deck with a box and an egg.
So if I remember, when the Lotus Witch told Artemisia that indeed a dragon egg was in it, everyone heard that, right?
Everyone in the group, yeah.
Yeah, so Eudora knows. So she'll turn around and she'll be a bit surprised, but then like she'll just give Artemisia like the biggest smile that Artemisia's probably ever seen. And she says, "Wow, well, you did it, I guess. How? No, that's not the right question to ask. Well, you know what?
Trickery.
Well, if you need any, she kind of like puts her hand over her mouth for a minute and thinks and says, "You know, I'm usually good with creatures of the forest, but if you need any help caring for that, then..." She shrugs and says, "I'm sure we could figure it out."
Well, that's why I'm here. Darius suggested cold. Silvers and cold, and who else to be able to manipulate the elements as you?
Well, I will see what I can. Yes.
Should I smile and say, now how cold can you get cold?
She'll look down to the sea and look and think and say, well, I'll have to think about that. You're going to have to give me a little bit. This is very surprising, but
She nods.
let's journey for a bit, and I will come back to you.
Sure, we'll figure something out.
Yes.
And she'll go back quite pleased with herself and make sure that it gets safe. Safe and happy and safe.
Yeah.
And she should be. She should be proud of herself.
Artemisia, you do notice that you're basically being stalked from a distance by Kira.
Alright. Then Artemisia is gonna go to Kira. And we'll go after her, basically. Hunt her down.
She'll attempt to run away.
She can't outpace me. Well, she could. She definitely could.
She could, but not on a boat.
Not on a boat. And then she'll...
Oh, Artemisia, I didn't see you there.
She smokes and says, and says, that was mischievous, but I can understand the reasoning behind the mischief, and I quite enjoyed it. Being able to tell someone where to go, basically. She smiles.
I mean, calling me mischievous, that hits hard, I have to say. I don't appreciate that in the slightest. She smiles. As she says, and for what it's worth, I don't think any of you are just raindrops.
She shrugs, says, I suppose we'll find out.
And to the question that undoubtedly you have, how many there were in fact before you, I can tell you none.
Shrug again and say, that makes little difference to what I said.
I just felt like you should know.
She nods. I appreciate that, Kyra. But for now, I seem to now have an egg directly in my possession, and one which I have no true understanding of how to, well, make it comfortable enough to hatch. Darius says cold.
Yes.
I don't know how
He's
to...
on the right track.
Would you have any guidance for me?
She actually frowns. You know what? I hadn't thought about that, to be entirely honest. Suppose seawater might be cold enough to get it to stir a bit. There's always a bit of a pool in the lower decks.
She'll smile a bit and say, well, it's something, and it's a step in the right direction. I'm sure we may find other answers along the way, if that is not it. And then she'll go to, like, walk off, but then look back and say, like, it should just sort of look at Kyra, like dead in the eye, and say, "Thank you."
She returns a half smile.
Head to the bottom deck, I guess, and see what we can do. Look after the baby egg. It likes cold. It's very counterintuitive.
Yeah, they in the very bottom of the ship, like the level that isn't even on this map, because it's basically just crate and storage, mostly empty, really. There's always a bit of seawater seeping in, and a few of the sailors have the sole job of just bringing buckets and making sure it doesn't rise too high. just not the thing.
Is it cold water?
It's cool-ish.
Coolish.
Certainly not freezing.
Sure.
And Artemisia's done with it. I guess mending on the boat.
Well, I guess Artemisia will sit it gently in there. And we'll carry on as if normal. I guess she's gonna set up camp near the puddle of water now. She'll be the bucket person. If it's too much for the dragon egg, then she'll empty a bucket of water.
It may, however, take some time for that to actually come to fruition.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It's like you did it. You put me in water. I'm out now.
I'm done. Yeah, it's like, no.
Turns out I'm actually a black dragon.
Oh
I'm
boy.
the sea.
Put the egg in the water and it just melts like
Candy Crush.
sugar cane.
The water gets at it.
Oh, sorry. That was actually my chocolate dragon. Like, here's the real one.
All right. With that, where's the boat actually headed? What is your destination?
Well, I believe we talked about going to the Geigen because there's so many other cool islands we can't go to, and we don't know what the other ones are really. I mean, we could go to the Bard or something, but we have no real business there beyond.
There's two concrete ones.
I mean, as far as I know.
Yeah, the Geigen where the commander is, and the twins, which lead to Femis, which is where Moxena wants to go to basically reconquer
Could
her
we go to
kingdom.
the twins?
Yes, because it's less than 10.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, let's go there then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I believe we said that we would go there because we wanted to install
get her
some
stuff done.
goodwill with her.
Yeah.
Let's leave some Amazons.
Let's do it.
To Famous, you say?
Which is 2 boats days away. I'll change the day.
Yes.
Tick forward.
All right. In that case, we're gonna have to take a little break
That's fine, Sheep.
because there are some things I will need to prepare for that. I believe last time you suggested heavily that you want to go to the Geigen, which I prepared for.
I think we were, yeah. Initially, I think we were going to go to the Geigen.
That's fine.
I will go get a drink. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
assume we're doing like a 15-minute break here. I do need some time for this.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't
That's
rush, Sheep. It's all good.
Yeah, that's cool.
No worries. Don't blame yourself for our indecision.
We could go to the Geigen. I think last time we talked about that,
let's
we
go
were
to
like,
the Geigen.
go to that one.
Yeah, let's go to the Geigen. I'm fine with that.
I mean, I don't want to hurt you due to my lack of preparation.
No, these are both places we need to go, and we would have been subsequent to each other. So it's like, yeah.
Well, how about you? You have a vote. I can certainly make either work.
I mean, either island sounds fine to me. Let's go to the Geigen. Let's do that. I still need to go get a drink though, so I will be fine. of your pack.
Halldamir, what's your vote?
I am okay with either, so I abstain.
Nope, you can't.
What? I can't.
Nope.
No, all four of us would do the same.
Themis.
Seraph.
I'll say Geigen.
So it's either tie or Geigen.
What the hell's a tie useful for?
I don't know.
I rolled a d2. That's why I abstained. So it would be
You roll a D2.
I rolled a d2. It was a flip of a coin.
I'm also perfectly happy with Themis, so I just picked Geigen.
I thought we were going to the Geigen, but Themis makes sense too. Fight
It
well.
does. It does.
Like I'm
Both
good with
make
fighting
sense.
giant monsters too. You know, I think my characters will probably be like, yeah, no, let's go and deal with the Geigen because we need to get this guy before he leaves or does something else. And maybe metagame wise, we know he will stick around most likely, but we don't actually know that. So I think
That sounds like another vote for Geigen.
might make sense. Yes, Halldamir, I'm sorry. You're really best at going to.
I was
Themis.
so invested, you guys. I can't believe it.
Also metagame
Sorry,
wise,
Maxina.
maybe he
Next
won't
time.
stick around.
Yeah, maybe he won't stick around.
Maybe he won't stick around.
And he
Maybe.
froze that thing we need in the sea, and then it's like, well, that's that, I guess.
He's got a silver. Maybe we can coerce a silver to keep my silver egg.
No, maybe he has
Cold.
20,000 gold in
Who knows? Man?
That'd be amazing. Just imagine. He was like, "Oh, if you'd gotten here one day late, I would have thrown it all in the sea. You would never found it."
Yeah, I was just about to.
I believe we also offered the Amazon's treasury, though it might just be like our treasury's friendship and hope. And we're
Wait.
like, "Ah,
She did say it's probably depleted because
yes, because they've been the bad people.
like the bad people ruling. So
What the hell do they need to buy?"
corruption, you know.
It's also like, I don't need an economy to rule. Yeah, okay.
Tell that to every major nation in EU4 at the moment.
Yes.
Good luck with that one for them. But okay, he promised us gold, so.
What, help with the Titans? I'm 8,000 gold in debt. I can't possibly help.
So true. It's so true. Oh, I'm sorry. My army's mixed up on the other side of the continent at the moment. I couldn't send them possibly at all. I can't send my fleet either. They're protecting this one singular strait.
Mhm.
They couldn't possibly leave.
Sweden?
A little bit salty over that war, Manica. A little bit salty. Fucking
You know.
brilliant.
We can't send our army to Europe. We have to defend Britain. It worked out, just not for France.
And back.
Welcome
Welcome back. We're going to the Geigen
Cool.
because
Do
the
it.
guy might not stick around, and we're pretty sure the Amazons won't leave their home. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may change
they'd
location.
be like, "Oh, I don't have this thing. Just throw it in the sea." There we go.
On the plus side,
We wouldn't be able to do anything.
we should keep an eye out for interesting like mob traits, because the
Oh,
shield
yeah.
of
You wanna
Vulcan
strap their face on your shield.
want to strap their face to my shield
Skin them and
and use their,
Oh, did
their
that-
power.
Oh yeah, you have that now, do you?
No, that's for next island.
Oh,
but
okay.
we might as well keep the face skins with us. So.
Yeah, we'll keep the faces with us.
Right, wasn't that what it was? You're like,
Yeah, you had to. Well, it's not the face skin; it's like the whole
I
head.
think that was the original, and then
It's
she
like the
reskinned
whole head. You have to give them
we're
put the
heroes.
head.
We captured this nymph and cut her face off, so now we can use her powers of beauty. Like,
No, it's the whole head. It's you
The
take
whole
the
head, just like-
entire head and you put
like-
the head in the mouth of the lion.
Yeah, our party would definitely have no problem with you doing that to an
Oh, we did say we'd reflavor that a bit because that is disgusting and makes you
Yeah.
collect heads.
It really is like horrific, isn't
this
it?
shrunken head collection.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
take a head and shove it in their mouth.
Basically, you can have the shield like absorb a trait rather than actually physically having to shove a head in there.
So we can't collect it before we have the shield.
No.
Heads
Cannot.
out of rot and stuff.
All
That's
right.
gross.
You know, it's only it takes 2 days for us to travel. Did the
Also,
marking
that
for this
thing,
next
just
trip.
absorbing a trait, you could absorb a
It-
ghost.
It does take 2 days. There are then the travel questions of do you take those days to do anything notable? For example, trying to study Arcana with the books.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
Yeah, why not?
I'll study Arcana for
All right,
days.
it does mean that you give up your long rest. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
That is true.
See if I have need of one.
Well, you would have 1 level of exhaustion, right? If you give up your long rest.
I think I still sleep, just not.
Uh,
No,
I think.
yeah, all night.
You would give up sleep too, basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like
what,
without long night study lessons, you sessions even you can't learn Arcana.
First
So
level
possible.
exhaustion is skill checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or ability checks. Or something.
Ability checks that includes initiative.
We're going to the guy again. I don't know that that's the best idea for this.
I
island.
don't think that's an amazing idea.
Also, you only suffer 1 level exhaustion if you fail on a DC 10 Constitution save.
Constitution save.
I
Oh,
can
the
stay
easy.
up all night.
Yeah,
I'll read books.
do
How does
that.
it work again? I think I've.
It's DC 10 for the first time you try to not sleep, and then it rises by 5 for each consecutive 24-hour period.
I meant the book reading.
The book reading is a DC 15 intelligence check.
How do we book learn?
ooh, intelligence
Yeah,
check
we'll
straight up.
learn.
Oof.
And then you
Damn.
do it when you're done with that, right?
And then you learn 1 of the 4 books. You have to do that 4
Yeah.
times.
You need to learn all 4 to actually get the proficiency.
Can Darius be a
What did you say?
tutor
Sorry?
and give them advantage on that roll? Since he knows
No.
Arcana already, just flip through the
No.
books and be like, yeah, this makes sense. No? Okay.
No.
Have fun.
Well, I mean, might as well start, right? But that's probably not something demons gonna super enjoy.
Hold on. Let's see what I got here.
Darius joins the studies group anyway.
Where's the circlet of intelligence? Wear that for a day. Like, just to
Yeah.
tune to it for an hour and then do study.
I wish I had that at school. It's
And then
cheap.
give it
Just
Just become incredibly intelligent for like after an hour. That'd be amazing.
I'll use my my bardic inspiration on each of you, and also cast.
Yeah, but Bardic Inspiration isn't going to work here. This is basically a long-term skill check. Bardic Inspiration would just
gotcha.
expire.
Let's see if I get exhausted. I don't.
Would guidance work on their 15 intelligence check?
Guidance again. It's like a concentrate. It's like a
It's like
10-minute
1
thing. It's not gonna. This
Since
is
you're
like
forgoing your
multi-hour.
long rest is like 8 up plus hours. So
25% chance of actually doing it.
I believe in you.
yeah, that's fine.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
Nope.
You
I
did
don't
it.
know.
Oh well.
The books are incredibly dry. Like all the exercises are basically just this exercise is left to the reader for fun, and there's no
Oh.
solution. And it's that kind of book.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, but
Those are books I have to pay for too. Jesus. All right. Anyway,
Pay a lot more.
All right. I would also, as you are on the sea for 2 days, give me a D20 and then another one.
I did last time. Someone else have fun with it.
I will do it.
I'll do the second one.
Just as long as you do well, it's okay.
That's the first D20.
All right.
That's
That
the
means
second.
things happen to you. Halldamir, give me a D100.
Last time was great, so. Got Meteor. stuff.
57.
57. Ooh, okay.
Volcanic meteor hits the ship.
I do or don't like the sound of that.
You have awakened the Elder Titan.
Little early.
Not quite.
Not quite.
This is quite exciting. I don't. Yeah. All right. As you sail, few clouds in the sky, but generally the water bit choppy, not too bad. Eventually, the word gets around that another ship has been spotted, and it seems to be coming straight for you. It is smaller, but that does not seem to disincentivize it from going straight for you. It is flying a bloody red flag emblazoned with a ram's skull. It draws closer. You can see a motley crew of heavily tattooed humans, elves, dwarves, even halflings, brandishing steel weapons. And as they charge towards you, they're shouting and just generally rattling their sabers. Pirates.
Oh yes,
What's a ship worth?
Okay.
this is gonna be great.
Can I roll a luck check or something to see if I happen to have played the Boreal Harp already today?
That's a good point. Like you can't be interrupted for that, can you?
Nope. If I control the weather, then they're gonna have a bad time.
That's cool.
I assume you would do it in the morning. Like you don't need to do it for the entire 8 hours, do you?
No.
Nah.
Eudora can use her droop map to see what the natural weather is. So
yeah, the Boreal Harp restores at sunlight. So I assumed that Darius would wait as long as he could and then have it refresh quickly, because if Sidon then did ever try something, that I would be able to try and counter it. So that was my.
You basically have to do it in the morning because the ship does make best speed during the day.
Okay.
There's more people around. So let's say you've already casted it. You've got the concentration. You can control weather, as it turns out.
Excellent.
wait, what can you do with that?
A lot. Control.
Can you make it
weather's pretty
stormy?
powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh yes.
Yeah, control weather is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
The weather currently is basically it's a bit overcast. It's reasonably cool, and you probably summoned like a strong wind to actually get you in the right direction.
If you make it hail, can you make it hail in a very specific spot?
Yeah.
I don't know that's how it works.
I don't know if that's a good use. I get what you mean though.
I'll just cover the egg in ice.
Basically, I can trust that the Ultras can take a much heavier beating than their ship can, and just like have the weather just completely fuck them up.
I mean, honestly, I reckon we can take pirates on, but
Let's board them.
yeah, like
for sure.
just straight up border
Take their
them.
loot stuff, right?
Yeah, mess them up.
Nice. Just a quick question, Sheep. Is this going to be happening on this specific map, or do you have a separate one for it?
No, they will board you.
Can you change the distances to the feet then?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I was just measuring out stuff earlier. I was like, wait.
This is not 4th edition.
Yeah.
Also worth noting that as soon as like they're shouting of pirate and such, Xerxia just shapeshifts and walks away.
Alright. Makes sense.
She doesn't feel like getting involved here.
That's fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Kira, on the other hand, oh yes.
Oh, Kira, why?
Man a ballista.
See, I couldn't really find good build pictures on roll. What Demos, you got control over the Ultras here. Do you do any maneuvers to get ball in a specific way, or do you just... The pirates are basically gonna straight up just go parallel and then swing over on ropes.
Well, I mean, the Ultras is strong, right? So Demos is ready to mess these guys up. Can we just like go straight at them? Yeah.
Sure.
You know, we're fast and we're strong and we're maneuverable.
Yeah. Or use a control weather spell to like constantly keep changing the direction so that as the Ultras is turning, the wind is always in the ideal direction to keep that turn, and then have it go like right behind them as when Demos calls that he's ready to ram.
I don't know if it can change the direction of the wind.
As a like caveat for the spell, it does take time when you change.
Yeah, it takes
it
roughly
takes-
half an hour for the new condition to take effect. You can't really do fine adjustment.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
fuck.
in that case, we'll say like the pirate ship. It's a bit smaller. It's gonna be like, oh, let's draw it like.
I might be able to find a ship picture.
Gonna draw next to you like so.
I saw one on Reddit.
Mhm.
It's like a
the other day.
galley.
There.
All right,
Perfect code.
I'm
It's
right
a bit,
here.
but larger than it should have been.
Yeah, can Eudora be not the side that's getting boarded?
Sure.
she's like, there's a ship over there. Let's go this side.
You certainly have a bit of time to get prepared here.
Hey, I found a picture. Send it to you. Shit.
Can we get some people on this ballista as they're approaching us?
Oh yeah, can in fact get a free shot off before they arrive.
Oh,
One.
The guy.
just gonna open up
Yeah,
the
next.
Odyssey sheet here so I can have a peek.
Make macros.
Ballista, okay.
220 plus 6.
There we go.
Yes. Plus 6 to hit, plus 7 if you are the one manning it and not someone else.
It's like a dinky ship. Oh
I mean, it's probably still worth something, right?
yeah.
If
Yeah,
it doesn't go up in flames, I mean,
I can't really put that on this map well though.
that's okay. I understand the abstraction.
Yeah. Fine.
Anyone want to shoot that, and I'll give you bardic inspiration if you need it.
You know what? Eudora will have a go at it. She likes shooting things.
Okay, it gives bardic.
She'll be here.
He's like from afar, being like, "Yeah, you got this."
Do you want me to roll this now, Sheep?
Give me a second. I'm still doing a few things.
No problem.
Yeah. Here you go. What?
But in the meantime, you can give me some numbers of how many pirates there really are.
Am I rolling?
Give me a 3d12 and a d4.
Yeah, 13.
Oh,
Appears then that you're being boarded by 16 people. One fairly mean, muscular, like tattooed bull of a man who's shouting commands along the lines of, "Oh, plunder, lads, let's go." Ship on this side has got stores of wine and silk, clearly.
Nope.
Plunder people, let's go.
Only death.
We could sell their boat. It's good.
They don't seem particularly interested in the actual boat.
We want to sell the boat so that we can afford a weapon for.
Is appraising their boat.
it is until we finish the battle that we realize the logistics of manning 2 ships at once to go and sell it. But yes,
We just tow it alongside.
Yeah, we'll just tow it.
Tow.
It's now a lifeboat.
Yeah, I think we have some of those.
We do.
Oh, yeah, you do. Right, I'm just missing one token here.
Eudora, let's give you epic resistance to slashing.
okay, thank you.
I think that's
Makes sense. They might have like cutlasses or something or whatever.
yeah. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah, they most definitely do.
Yeah.
But scimitar.
So, the ballista, it might not be worth. Well, I mean, Eudora, it might be worth just staying on there for one round, but it looks because it takes 3 actions to fire one.
Yeah, but Sheep said we get a free round off.
We have a
we have
he's
a
a
free
free
round, yeah.
shot. Yeah.
That's what
I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be here doing this all the time.
No, but
I'm gonna try this
Sailors
and then.
on board who can do that. Well, I mean, I
Yes.
guess once
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Is that it also stipulates that we gain +7 if hero is manning it, so that sounds like it's assuming that sailors will man it.
Yes, they do.
They will, in fact.
But Eudora will give them a hand with the first shot here.
All right, there we go. pirates.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, assume that basically on their mast they've got long ropes that they'll use to swing over
Okay.
Sounds good.
on their turn. As a move action, they'll basically enter in a square on your boat. And I'll also put down some tokens for your actual sailors, because they might actually be involved. Mostly, fighting, running away.
Nah, I mean, D must have this.
What do I have a sailor token? Oh, it's the same token picture. That's not gonna do.
60 feet. Oh.
Oh, I get to do my new things as well. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I do have new things, but they're for you guys, so you don't die. So.
This is very much for death. I'm a shield dancer now. I counterattack it and vaulting strike. It's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
I'm gonna board them. No, not really. Definitely could.
Right, almost done setting this up.
Yeah, no worries.
2 here, 3 here, a couple down here as well, which you can't see. And Kira's gonna be right in there.
Oh, look at the mustache on that guy.
All right, let's go for initiative.
Okay.
The gentle air is pierced by the loud hollering of loot-thirsty pirates.
Will we be getting another rest before we get to the island? Are we close or far away?
There's currently basically halfway. You will get a rest after this.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, so spend everything you have. So
Yep.
maybe we'll go another. See what happens.
So this free shot is before initiative, basically, or is it like the first?
Yes.
Okay, let me shoot
Each
this
ballista
now.
gets a free shot before initiative here.
All right, Theodore will shoot hers
Each
with
ballista.
a +7. 24.
Against which one?
Oh right, I'm shooting one of them. Gosh, I guess the closest one to her, like the bandit there. This one.
All right, roll damage.
3d10. Okay. 16.
Yeah,
Average.
the ballista bolt pierces this bandit in the stomach, goes flying.
Oh gosh, it's a bit more gruesome than she expected it to be. She didn't know what was coming.
Well, it's like ballista bolts are like 4 foot long. Like
Yeah.
Oh, why?
This is what they're made for.
yeah, that and like
Right, you-
piercing the hull.
You get 3 more.
Oh, 3 more shots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got 3 more ballistae.
Oh, okay. Can I shoot all of these myself, or?
Do it.
Well, the others will be manned by sailors, but
Yeah, so there'll be a
you can
plus
still
6.
roll for
I
them.
get 3. Okay. All right. I'm attacking the nearest one to me. 17.
17, yeah, even with cover that hits.
All right. 7 piercing.
Oh, he gets grazed. He takes it.
Or
All right. Shoot the same one again. Last shot. 14. Oh, that's definitely a miss.
14 with the cover they have from distant and on the boat, that misses.
Makes sense. I will keep my resistance because I don't want to use the bardic on this. All right. Well, that's 3 shots.
You get 4.
Yeah,
Oh, 4.
but-
Sorry.
4.
Okay.
3
Well,
versus
That's
That
probably
is
a miss.
another miss.
all right.
Big
That's
bolt chunks into the wooden hull of the other ship.
Oh well.
All right. Then we go into initiative proper. Yeah, also I forgot Kira definitely wants to be involved. This is what stories are written for.
are these pirates in the initiative yet? Because I can't see 'em. If they have.
Yes, they are. It's just the map isn't set up properly.
That's
Oh.
perfectly okay.
There we go.
There we go. Oh god. Okay.
This guy in his leather armor, he will summon flame in his hand and shoot it towards the ballista. Really, Eudora looks important.
Wow.
I think that's
As he will attack with produce flame.
Yeah. That's my thing. Rude.
fair.
Oh, actually, I have resistance to fire damage, so never mind.
There you go.
16 versus AC.
Let's see here. My dex is. Oh yeah, that misses me at least.
All right. The boat gets scorched a bit though.
Oh.
This guy will.
It's fine. The boat has 1,000 hit points. I think it will live.
And he'll throw a javelin towards Eudora over there.
Oh.
No, throw it at me,
No.
please.
Oh, they're gonna get it. Just telling you.
Well, this is gonna be. He'll go right at the edge to be in range.
All right.
Eudora does have cover against this. 11, that's a miss.
No.
This guy will move action, swing over. And then he'll not do much. He'll defense, I guess. This guy will swing over. Kira, someone give me a d4.
I don't want to roll it.
All right, she'll hang out. You don't need help for this.
Now we got
But
this.
she might get involved. Artemisia.
Artemisia. I will come over here and start attacking, I think. Actually, you know what I will do? It doesn't actually cost... no, it does cost me something. No, I'll do it because it's fun. Quickly revert. That was... Yeah, that's fine. So, she will actually spend a key point to do this. She will vault through the air. Jumping is not in this list, and I have -3 left, apparently. She will vault through the air and attack, vaulting 15 feet in one bound, and then attack the bandit here. It's just one attack because this is just a bonus action attack. No, that's a bonus action, so it's all these attacks. Sorry. With her Lifos and normal crit.
Whoa.
16 hits.
So that's 19 damage in total.
19 is enough to throw this pirate into the waters.
Amazing. And then, because that was a bonus action in movement, I can continue my movement, and I will intentionally provoke as I come up here.
Okay, he's gonna take that.
He has disadvantage and he misses. So then, I can use my counter attack, using my reaction to spin around and make a single melee attack against him. So it's just the top one. 23 for 8.
Okay. Hits.
I can just do mad stuff now. That was
Anything else?
20. No, I'm fine here.
Alright, this druid will get to the edge here and cast Entangle up onto the ballista over there.
Alright.
It is a 20-foot square.
Ooh.
Which will go like so.
Alright. What save is it?
It is a strength check. No, strength saving throw.
That's probably
That
a
is
fail.
a failure. You're restrained.
Okay. Additions, restraint.
Demos.
Well, they made a mistake when they got this close. Because Demos can, if he moves 10 feet, jump up to his strength modifier. So he can move 10, then leap off the boat with 20 of his strength to land on their boat with a crunch
I was thinking about doing the exact same
in
thing.
his weapon. Because
They
they're
didn't see that coming.
Their boat starts to sway as you land on it. Like,
so surrender your valuables and you might live. He doesn't think they'll do it.
The pirates are confused. The apparent captain saying, "Hey, that's my line."
So cut down these two. I'll try to anyway.
All right. Slash and slash. The first one, yep, kills one. Second one gravely injures someone.
We'll get a rest after this, right?
Yep.
That's the stipulation.
Probably.
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 I
Who knows?
have my action point. I can spend actually my action surge, as it were. Yeah, we'll do that to just continue swinging the Kyra.
Okay, against which one?
Just the two next to me.
Well, it doesn't actually matter because it definitely drops both of them.
So he'll jump and land, and then stand up with like a swing, just slicing it over one of them, then quickly dashing back to cut the two others down as he looks around for more prey.
Right, Eudora.
I kind of just want to blow up their ship. Not their ship, but like it's an adverse reaction to what I'm about to cast. Okay. Sure.
Been waiting for this.
Let's see here. Let's just figure out what's the best way to do this. Gotcha. All right. Well, Eudora will take out. Well, no, she already has it. Her staff of fire will burn as she will shoot out a fireball from it. Here.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Yes. So I would like a dex saving throw from everyone, and they will take 20 fire damage on a fail. The
What's
DC is 15. 15.
That's a mean DC.
Yes. Thankfully,
Alright.
using my own.
These guys are all dead. And Paragon made it. The captain made it. He takes 10. This druid takes 20. This guy takes 20. Alright.
If there is anything flammable that isn't being worn and carried, it just erupts into flames.
I mean, yeah, the boat's on fire, let's be honest, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Eudora's fine with that. Yeah, that's Eudora.
Okay, Darius.
Okay, cool. So Darius, seeing everything here, seeing the captain survive, will basically turn around and Vader force choke him. As he'll use Sleeping Drop as a 3rd level spell.
Yes.
Wait, no, that was broken, wasn't it? So, I will roll it as a 3rd level spell, which lets me roll 15d8. Does he have 61 hit points or more?
No. Absolutely not.
He's done. As I cast Sleeping Draught, ignore the value for this one. I need to fix this. Yeah, that's way too low. Yeah, he's toast.
The captain, that is the Paragon.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go to sleep on his burning boat. That is the thing he does.
I'm gonna jump over here.
These guys, well, at this point, their boat's on fire, their captain's asleep, half the crew's dead. They are just gonna surrender.
Alright.
Like, immediately.
Sure. Eudora will if it's that turn that they surrender, then she will why is my brain not working right now? She'll use a tidal wave to like fucking take out the fire so it doesn't spread too much.
Alright.
Let's see here. It's 30 feet wide, so it's basically bigger than the fireball. So she'll cast a spell slot to sort out that. And if that doesn't work, I'm sure, like, I don't know, Darius can make some rain or something.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Over time. You can do the quicker version.
Yeah,
the more
awesome.
permanent solution.
Then combat is over if you would like it to be.
Yeah,
Sure.
why not?
With the shock and awe, the pirates have lost all will to get some easy plunder because there isn't any.
No, they shall in fact be surrendering all their plunder.
And surrender they will. You can loot their ship at your pleasure.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
They haven't been super successful, but between the trinkets and trade goods that they do appear to have gotten, you can reclaim a total of 2,000 gold.
Huh.
Nice.
10% of.
Yeah, if you took it all for yourself.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Add that to the bank.
Find more pirates.
I see what you're going for here, man.
What if we
Yeah.
did piracy? I mean, pretty good.
We
Then
can just drop them off at the next island. Let them fend for themselves once we leave.
I mean, do they want to work for us? Like, what's the?
If
Can we trust them though? I don't think so.
if you were to offer them work, some of them would go for it. Yeah.
I mean,
Why
they've
not?
seen what we just did to their ship. I don't think they're gonna try it. I think if they do, they will die. Like that's
They're just down on their luck.
yeah. Sure, I'd be fine with taking some of them on if they're willing.
You know what? Maybe the pirate captain. Maybe he can teach the sailors something. Maybe not.
Where do they come from? Where's their like port? Is there an island that's like the pirate island?
Well, as it happens, they will be very happy to spill their guts. They hail from an island called Indigo Island, where, well, there's a couple ships like that who call that island their home.
Indigo Island. Just
Alright.
happen to know the star chart that corresponds with Indigo Island.
Yeah, which constellation is that? Precisely.
Is that might be a nice place to visit too? Adjacent reasons.
Actually, yeah, the sailors do know which constellation refers to the island. It is the Queen.
Ooh, that is 8.
Add that, Halldamir. Yeah, so
Home
whatever.
of the pirates.
Home of
Yeah,
Ash
that was-
Ketchum and the Indigo League.
They're just Pokemon, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
no,
pirates.
still-
Alright, I've added your note as well, Falky.
Oh, thank you.
What can they tell us about the island? Like notable features besides pirates live there. Like, what? Basically, why would we want to go there?
Well,
A pirate
give me
living.
a diplomacy or intimidate check, your choice.
Let's see. What do I have? Check. Sorry. I'm not sure which one's better. I'm gonna say.
It also depends what your approach is gonna be here.
Yeah. I think I want them to tell me everything about the island. So, I feel like that could go either way. It depends on how much it
Well,
exists.
are you a good
Yeah.
guy or a tough guy?
I think they've seen what happens if people be tough with them and that they'll lose. So I'll be nice.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
let's
Diplomacy.
offer an alternative. Let me help you find a way out of this. Just tell me what's there. Yeah. So I'll use persuasion. Sorry, I keep clicking on it and then it's set up. Let's go back. Persuasion. Go. Roll 3.
Well, it is not quite as civilized as those from mainland Phylea might expect. There's a few tribes that call the island their home, seafaring tribes, obviously. Mostly pirates, or at least, treasure seekers. They wouldn't call themselves pirates exactly, although they are obviously pirates. It's a bit of a touchy topic. What matters is to prove one's strength and success. And what better to do that than to, attack ships, conquer and steal, and then just leave. They wouldn't have killed all of you had they actually succeeded. They would have just taken your stuff and sent a message, you know? As for the island itself, there's a couple different, more or less competing tribes made up of all kinds of people, really. Philea's mostly humans, at least as the mortals go. Indigo Island seems to have a whole lot of half-elves, tieflings, half-orcs, gnomes, halflings, all kinds of people.
Oh, neat.
And, you know, as far as the... you're probably interrogating the captain here. He does not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few treasures on the island, certainly, like the result of many raids that could be taken and then shared among those who would follow you, like he might, if you offer him some of the, you know.
I mean, he's part of the crew now, so
Yeah.
as long as he doesn't betray us, and you know,
People there are pretty damn good sailors.
good. We need good sailors.
Darius, give me an insight check.
Okay. Let's do that. My God, my rolls today. 13 again.
All right. He seems fairly interested in actually seemingly making you interested in his homeland. He seems excited to talk about it.
Cool.
I will let him ramble then. I'll just, you know, when someone keeps talking and you stay like fixated on them, like, yeah, I'm listening, and you don't say anything, you just let them ramble.
Yes, I do.
You do that. They're like,
He'll ramble like he himself.
I haven't seen a gnome in.
The half-orc captain here, he himself is from the tribe of the Shark, he says, which is ruled by you know, basically his brother, except they're not really brothers, but he's a half-elf, he's a half-orc. That's close enough, really. They both have a very complicated family, and they bonded over that, and he's a great fighter. There's a few other tribes on the island that he doesn't exactly approve of. One of them runs a great iron mine, apparently, which they don't really know how to work the iron properly. Like, the steel weapons they have are way better than anything they can produce. The steel weapons, by the way, have been handed down by their ancestors, and he just goes on and on.
Okay.
Value.
Fair enough.
Steel. That's some rarity there.
Yep.
Sounds like that's the next island for Mankind. Yeah.
Might be a good one after the Emerson one.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad idea. Well,
All right.
on to the
So
Geigen.
we rolled we had another thing that we rolled for, right? Or was that the
Yes,
same?
this was just the first day of your 2-day journey.
I think it was like
Well,
It was an 18 on the D20.
Kill a single one of my crew. That's on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Could
Halldamir,
have gone better for him, for sure.
Yeah.
Or worse. But yeah, that was an eventful day. The crew certainly didn't appreciate being ambushed by pirates. On the other hand, as evening approaches, there's plenty of new drinking song about the chosen heroes who beat pirates like within seconds, with an overwhelming amount of force, counterboarding their vessel just alone. Demos in the front, Eudora throwing fire. It's certainly a celebratory evening with quite a few of the barrels being, opened, spread around. Overall, the crew probably remember this day as a good one rather than a bad one.
Yay.
Except for its newest members,
Give
who
them-
were probably made fun of and humiliated the entire night.
I don't know. They look pretty tough in the normal sense of a sailor, so I don't think they'll be punked too much.
They'll get there.
That's true. But the first
all
night
right.
I'm doing
Yes.
should be made at your expense.
You
If
can
do
then
that.
take your rest.
Ah.
Night falls.
Good.
your new recruits obviously being somewhat alarmed once the green dragon takes her place around the mast again.
Oh yeah, there's a few surprises here. You'll discover them. Think of it as an adventure.
Don't go in the very bottom. Or I'm gonna kill you.
And then
Finding out alive.
give me another D100.
Sorry if it was your role.
Yeah, do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Bless us or curse us or bless us.
As the next day, something else happened.
Ooh.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
Your day, this day, is in fact marked by a sign of good fortune, as many of the sailors will tell you. As a lot of dolphins swimming alongside the ship, clicking happily and playing in the waves.
Cute.
Man, Meteor is enraptured. She loves dolphins.
Who doesn't?
I was like got my elbows on the like sides of the ship with like hands in or like chin in my hands, just like looking at the dolphins playing.
And that's it really. They stick
Alright.
around for an hour or two, eventually disappear.
If Eudora chats with them, what do they say? I think she'll speak around. Let's see. Yeah, she does.
We don't.
How intelligent are dolphins?
Dolphins are pretty damn smart.
All right. Well, if she speaks with them, what do they say to her? Like what's
Oh,
going on?
they're excited that they can actually communicate. They are about as smart as some very stupid people. They've got 6 intelligence.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's
better than
like
most things.
you could hold a conversation with that, like
Simple there.
a simple conversation, but a conversation.
Yeah,
Nonetheless.
she's
It's
got
not
10
like when
minutes.
you're-
So.
It's not like when you're a druid and you go like talk to a squirrel or something, and it's just like, oh, well,
It's
I
like,
might as
yeah, I
well not
hate
be able
you.
to speak to animals at all.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Awesome.
Yeah, they mostly chatter about their own accomplishments, like they found so many fish,
Mhm.
and ask somewhat inane questions like how long can your wooden whale hold breath when it dives?
Forever, Mr. Dolphin. Forever.
That's great.
But they also brag about how much they know about the oceans, obviously. So if you happen to have any particular questions about a particular island, they may be able to give you at least some info.
Okay. How about? Do they know anything about Typhon? Was it Typhon? Let me just double check my notes here.
Well, we have. So the only island we have nothing on that is below 10 is the Bard.
That's
Yes.
true.
So
But we're, at the end of this one, we'll hopefully have access to all of those. So don't have to limit ourselves to that.
They probably wouldn't know what the name of an island is. How would I how would I approach asking them about something? Like, what's the? Do I describe it or do I name it? Like, how would they know from their intelligence? I guess.
You could probably refer to the star signs, right?
yeah, I mean, dolphins go near the surface quite a lot, so I imagine they know constellations. They probably don't know it the way we do it. But we could probably point them out and they'd know.
Yeah, you basically point in the direction which would be somewhat equivalent to maybe pointing towards the constellation, and maybe they'll know what you're talking about.
All right, let's point towards the Bard.
That big shiny.
The Bard.
Yes.
They really don't like the island of the Bard. It's a fairly mountainous, almost cliff-like island. There's only really one entrance into a lagoon in its center, but whenever one of them goes there, they get hunted by really, really terrifying for their standards creatures that want to eat them. They're sort of like people, but they're like old people, like old women who want to eat all kinds of stuff.
Hags. Or witches or something.
Does Eudora relay this to everyone?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. She
Can
might
you,
speak to you in Dolphin for like 2 seconds and be like, "Oh, actually."
Oh, sorry.
They certainly like to cackle a lot as they use their foul magics to try to capture them. The dolphins don't go there anymore.
Well, Meteor is glad they're safe. Let's see. I got 10 misses. I think maybe one more is probably appropriate with the spell. All right. What about the Golden Heart?
The Golden Heart, on the other hand, is a great place. It's full of life. They feel very content there. In fact, everything that lives really feels very content there.
Oh,
It's
that's nice.
it's a lot of trees and such. They don't really care much for trees, but there's also much underground vegetation. A lot of fish always. Just everything is in abundance there.
All right. Is there anything that anyone else wanted me to relate to them or ask them about?
I probably have enough patience for like one more question.
Yeah, I think so.
The only thing I would want to know more about is about the Island of the Bard. I probably don't. Not much.
Could you ask a more general question? Like, is there an island that has
Gold.
underwater situations? No, well, I mean something because it might be like there's a lot of islands, right? Maybe one of them has interesting features that only something that swims would notice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What, like underwater caves or something?
Yeah, something like that. Like there might be like an underwater entrance or
Fun
something we
playground.
otherwise wouldn't find.
Yeah, like, do you have any fun places to play? On like, like underwater.
Do you have any islands that are different for things that swim than not?
Okay. So basically ask
I
them
don't
like
think they
what
would know,
islands.
though. Like, what?
Well, what islands are different because for them that they can actually swim to rather than on land, right?
Yeah.
Does anything
So-
notable that is?
A notable underwater feature.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that immediately springs to their minds is one that they used to explore because it was very interesting, but have learned since then to avoid. It is a massive, deep cavern complex, pretty much a hole directly straight into who knows how deep. They've never gone there. Where uh, a massive tentacled creature lives, massive to the point where even this boat to them would seem tiny.
Oh.
Which that'll basically point towards the constellation that refers to the island of the dragon.
Yes, that makes sense.
Also,
That tracks.
it's the whole
dragon.
that
What?
it's a thing
What?
that Xerxia told us about.
Yeah. Like we know this, but at least we know there's a weird tentacle beast in there. That's more information than we got before. And bigger than our ship, or at least can eat our ship. So.
Big dragon monster under the dragon.
Yeah. Or big octopus, who knows?
That would make sense why Xerxia avoids it.
All right. Well, Eudora will thank them for their time and wish them well on their fish gathering.
Can you show me a flip?
I think Eudora has a bit more respect for them than that.
I'm just joking.
No, I know.
Darius doesn't say that.
All right, but then the dolphins will go off about their way again.
All right. Well, we got some more information. That's nice.
That was more than nice. There was some significant hints there. I think you may have just helped me find where the island of fate, like where to find the fates.
Nice. Oh yeah, the tag ladies.
I don't know if it's actually called the island of the fates, but that sounds cool. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there's hags there. That's what they are. So
That's good.
That's cool.
let's go there.
Onward to the Order side on this place.
Yeah.
Island of Yonder, as it's called. And so you eventually spot the island. I will make a new map visible for you.
Awesome. Yonder Islands.
So there's no way.
What was that?
You cut out a bit. What were you saying, sir?
Gone.
Yeah.
Ever.
What did you say, Surf?
Oh, I just got kicked from the server.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, someone's already using my name. Ah.
Yeah, Sheep needs to kick you.
I will boot you. Yes.
There we go.
Server has been disconnected twice.
You know it works when you've disconnected twice.
Yeah. Just 3 times where you start to worry.
Yeah, the island that you're eventually approaching is rocky, and as far as the sailors tell you, the coast is fairly treacherous. There's shallows and like hidden reefs and rocks they can see from how the water flows around them. So making landfall is really only possible in a somewhat secluded cove area. There are plenty of signs of buildings, although most of them appear to just be stained and charred white marble ruins, rather. And even from a distance, in some of them, you can make out like huge bones, giant bones, in fact.
Mm.
This must be some of the Geigen cities that were butchered by the first Dragonlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Let's make landfall.
Where though?
There's only
That's
one
the question.
place.
If there's only one place, there's one place.
Oh, okay. Then let's go.
No need for us to be afraid.
Yeah.
Alright. As you sail towards the cove, you can spot a intact building, a tower near the cove. Seemingly the only complete building you've seen on the shore anywhere so far. And although it looks recently built, its foundations have the same signs as the ruins, like charred and almost bone white from age. You can also see that from a window, you can see a large humanoid with a singular eye looking out the sea and your ship, in fact.
Oh dear.
Huh.
Tower is right there.
Man, last time they saw this boat, I bet they have stories about that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, then again, they're our enemies. We shouldn't feel bad for them.
What's your approach here then?
Well, I figure we'll be set off, and then the boat will sail back out a little bit to like not have people boarded and such, to keep the sailors safe, and then we'll go exploring.
That makes sense.
I think that's the right call.
All right. The skilled sailors you have among you will put you on the shore then, and basically anchor sort of here, because there's a boat already on the map. Close enough to see if you need quick extraction, but far enough to not really be in any danger. Out of presumed rock throwing range if, Cyclopses and Gigas and Giants do that kind of thing. The sailors are pretty sure they do.
Mm.
And
Smart sailors.
then you can enter the island. There isn't so much a dock as there's just a beach, like rocky gravel that you can walk up. And as you sort of approach towards the tower, you can see two large humanoid creatures, in fact, already charging at you with almost feral rage, it's fair to assume that they do, in fact, remember the Ultros, or at least have heard of its stories.
Mm-hmm.
Behind them, a human soldier is sort of chasing them, shouting that they are supposed to remember their training, remember their discipline. But the two Gigans don't seem to care about that at all.
It's the human soldier wearing what we've come to associate with the Order of Sidon.
Oh yeah, he is obviously wearing like the almost Metrosian like breastplate in the red colors and cape of Sidon, like the red eye of Sidon emblazoned on its breastplate.
All right.
These guys.
It helped for one of his lackeys.
Hmm?
I can't get on the map, so I'm just asking, is it himself?
No,
or
it's
one of his lackeys?
it's just a soldier.
Okay.
Looks a bit out of his depth trying to herd these Gigans. Copy your tokens and put him on this map here, please.
I'll have to go back and get it.
I'll
There's-
get
Where do you want me to put it? Oh, there.
Darius as well.
Put beside you. Hi.
You maybe send me a screenshot, Halldamir, so I can at least narrate. Someone else can move theirs for me.
It's just a picture of an island at the moment.
right now, yeah. Not to worry.
Yeah, there's no transfer. Oh, finally, there we go.
There you go.
It was like the last transfer is massive. So
It's the it's the biggest one, yeah.
I looked, not even no. I was the show transfer window was showing nothing, and I had one after I loaded, but now it's gone up to 9. So
Good.
Right,
and
that's
I
good.
missed my home setup.
well, I brought you over, so you're all good.
Oh, just as a side, while they're leaving Scorpion Hollow, Eudora found some mistletoe to snag some of it, just as a fluff way of saying that she has new things she can do. I'm sure she grabbed a
Pirates
sickle
have
out
a
of like
whole thing of
the
it.
yeah. Yeah.
It's stolen from a druid ship.
All right, I'm gonna put it. You guys on this map here. 2 angry Gigans chasing at you, or charging at you rather.
Right, we took out one of these guys a while back.
Oh, is it the same like in the like Lutheria priestess?
Well, they're
Guard.
Gigans.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe that is.
Yeah, that's what.
same
Yeah, it
thing,
was a Gigan when we fought that Lutheria lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they are well armed, weapons and shields, and their 6 arms. And they are hurling presumably curses at you in Giant. Do any of you speak Giant?
no.
All right, but
No.
you can imagine what they're saying. They seem absolutely upset.
Wonderful.
Well, right. Shall we roll initiative then, sheep?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
Oh, that's awful.
I rolled something.
Despicable.
I mean, you're so good, it doesn't even matter what initiative you're on.
From the upper map.
I'm so used to Thaddeus having advantage and +7.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, this guy gets to go first. He will run forward and then pick the closest target. Who's he gonna attack? How fast is he? 40.
I don't see them initiative, but if that's intentional, that's fine.
It is not. There we go.
Cool.
He will throw a javelin, one at Eudora and one at Artemisia here.
Alright.
Eudora and
Yeah, that's
Artemisia.
oof, that's a ringer. Ow. Oof.
1 second. Just want to check. 26. Jeez, that's so high.
Yeah.
I mean,
Two.
yeah.
Like his 2 upper arms throwing one javelin, his 2 middle arms throwing another, his 2 bottom arms like banging the 2 shields together, like saber rattling, daring you to come closer.
All right.
You're gonna clip pretty hard there. And if this thing wants her to come closer, she'll give something closer to it. She's gonna cast Conjure Animals.
All right.
And she's give me the biggest one you got, CR2, I believe.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Can just
Yes?
very quickly. I was misremembering how deflect missiles work.
Yeah.
But I would like to try and deflect missile.
Go for it.
So it is
Suddenly
basically
a big missile coming your way.
I have
Yes.
to try and reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 10. So 13. So yeah, so that just reduces the damage by that much.
Wow, that's great.
But that takes my reaction.
Swat at the javelin, reflecting most of it.
Yeah.
All right, give me
Alright.
Valky, give me a D2, 4, 6, 8, D9.
1.
All right, that's a saber-toothed tiger.
Alright.
Oh,
You can put him to his right there. Basically adjacent, but to his right side.
It's pretty much as big as the Geigen here.
Perfect.
I'll give you ownership.
Yes. A Fey saber-tooth tiger. It's great. So I think I need to roll. Let me just check here. Roll initiative as a group, right? So I'll roll as initiative here. Which I can't because you need to edit the token. Or just you do it, I guess.
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
3.
Awesome. As for what she does for movement, she will move away from those javelins behind her party here. And that's her.
All right, Darius.
Finally. Oh, sorry, I just got here. Stupid map.
That's quite alright.
Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Where's the soldier guy? Is he off the map, just watching?
Yeah, he's basically to the north. No, he turned around, ran back to the tower.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna save my trance in case we don't get a short rest. Yeah, let's cast Bless as a second level spell so that all 4 of us get it. And then I will... actually, no, I'll donate my bonus action to charity. So.
Okay, bless for everyone.
Alright.
Bless.
Artemisia.
Me. Alright. I'll come up here. My sweet 45 base move speed. And then I will attack. Yeah.
Hit, and a miss.
Alright, 20 damage then.
Alright, 20 damage. That certainly stings the Geigen here. This one can't quite get there. I don't think he has reach.
You can throw a javelin at me, it's okay.
No, he's gonna throw 2 of them point blank into the saber-toothed tiger.
Not the saber-tooth tiger.
1, that's a miss.
Whoa.
Also,
Oh no.
Wow, you
Just
rolled so well on us, but
Oh boy. I'm glad because the tiger doesn't have much AC.
a 1 and a 2, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Demos.
it's unfortunate.
Yes, Demos. Can't get there in time. He'll move up and for javelin at number 194 here.
14 is a miss.
Sits in the grass.
Deflect. Shield. Alright, tiger.
Alright, tiger will provoke from this Geigen to its left as it will move back attempt to move back.
Okay. Spear? No.
Tiger will come back here, and then it will rush forward into Geigen in front of it, and it will attempt to bite it. Wait, let me check. Sorry, no, claw first. Geigen 2, 3, 5. Is it 23?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so it's move 20 feet towards it. It needs to do a DC 14 strength saving throw, or it will get knocked prone. It falls
Fails.
prone, and because it got knocked prone, or is it if the target is prone? I don't know if the extra bite attack is... Oh, bonus action. Alright, well, bonus action bite on the ground. 16.
16. I believe because he is prone, you get advantage.
Yes.
Potentially, yes. Let me check.
Which means that 22 hits.
Great. Prone, yes. Attack roll. Yeah, if I'm 5 feet within it, yes, advantage. Alright,
Yeah.
well, Tiger chomps on the Skygan here. That's it.
Bring it down. This guy, there's a puny little mortal in front of him. The tiger is busy with his friend, that's fine. He's gonna try to grapple Artemisia. 13, no.
No.
And then 2 spear attacks.
Both
Wow.
Oh no. I'm sorry, I feel bad for these Skygens.
My highest roll so far has been a 6.
I have the curse.
Or except for the
The
initial.
curse of the adventurer. Alright, well,
They're just so angry they can't really control themselves.
this is a concentration spell, that's fine though. She will go forward here and shoot some fire at the Geigen in front of her. She has a good shot here. Oof. 11's probably missed.
Damn it, yeah.
Did you add bless?
I did not. Sorry. 14.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
There is.
I will also move up. Go. No, I don't need to be that far. I'll go over here and shoot at Geigen 194. Actually, no. I think Demos would be giving him cover. So yeah, we'll go the extra 10 and get a clear shot. Short bow. I am blessed. No other bonuses. Oh yeah, 23 for 6 damage.
23 hits.
Alright.
Plonking it down.
Me. Alright.
Sorry, with my bonus action, what it's piercing damage that these spears do? Oh no.
Yeah.
s-
Spears
I'll
are piercing.
give Bardic Inspiration to Artemisia and give her epic resistance to piercing.
Nice.
Alright, Artemisia, your turn.
Okay. Just wanna do some math. Okay. Alright, so she'll step here. And then we'll use her vaulting strike. And move over here.
Okay.
Because I have a shield, this does not provoke. And then I will attack with full advantage and bless. Against this guy.
Yeah, that's a hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit. For 25 damage.
Yeah, the Geigen here is on his last legs. He only has 2 of those.
Yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Well, he's gonna stand up.
Oh.
Then he's gonna grapple Artemisia, who dares connect him. 11. That's
Oh,
a
man.
4. Alright, spear. Surely I'll crit. Okay, 19
Yeah, 19 hits, just.
for 17 piercing.
They do rough damage though, definitely.
I do rough damage for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they're usually pretty competent fighters.
Yeah, they certainly are.
They didn't use their training.
They weren't disciplined enough.
Yeah, they didn't listen to the guy.
Slice and slice. Even 2 shields can't protect against that. Oh, 25. They are certainly not in a mood to surrender, let's put it that way.
Makes sense.
Tiger.
Tiger will continue its ability to do. It will provoke from these 2. So you can do your 2 opportunities if you wish.
Yes.
It's a
10
miss. That's a hit. Is that a crit?
and a 20. That is a crit.
All right. How much extra?
It's an extra 2d8.
19 and 16.
It's
All right.
max damage there.
Let's see. It's still standing, so it will go out. It's 20. Rush back in and slash this guy again in front of it with a claw. 20.
That hits.
All right. Strength saving throw, please.
That won't matter because he drops the onslaught
Alright.
of the Tiger and Artemisia.
Haha. Tiger will turn to the other guy again. Growl. But that is it as far as its actions are concerned.
Okay. This guy again here will try to grapple Demos. Oh, no. Grapple. 27. That's
Oh,
crit.
wow. Yeah.
The Tiger's grappled, which means his next 2 attacks are going to get advantage here.
Oh no.
Stab and stab. 25 and 23.
Hit.
Ouch.
Right about it. The giant guy can lift the demigod.
Alright, Eudora.
Well, that's just not great. Let's see. Demonstrate now. She will stand over here. Yeah, she'll just keep shooting her fire. She seems fine with this. Oops, that's not the right button. This is the right button. That's a miss, probably.
Yes, 11 misses.
Alright.
I mean, you might roll 4 on blast.
True.
Uh,
I don't think
sure.
that's enough. Though? No.
No.
Oh well.
Nope.
Yeah, sorry. I should remember that.
It's all good. Yep, same. Ooh, ah! No, let's go back. I was like here. And we will shoot the bow. With blast. Oof, yikes, that's bad.
Yeah, 12 does not connect.
No.
Artemisia. The massive 6-armed creature currently grasps Demos like a can of sardines that he's trying to open with a spear.
Well, I'll attack him.
All misses.
Wow, unfortunate. How hurt is he?
He is very hurt.
And I'll use my bardic inspiration on that top one, first one. So it becomes a 23.
23 hits. With 11 damage, he has 1 hit point left.
Oh,
Demos!
Demos.
Oh yes. Will, as a bonus action, use the second wind to just regain some hit points.
Nice.
I forgot I had resistance to pierce.
Swing the.
Yeah, you should have only taken half damage.
Yes, grappled as you are, you still slice at him and drop him.
Landing nimbly on his feet, doing like a roll.
And combat for the time being is over. You can see the tower that you spotted before from here, but there doesn't seem to be any activity from there coming towards you.
All right. I got this thing for an hour, so I don't know if that's long enough to go into another combat, but I'll keep it with me anyway. For now.
Oh,
Save it to the mount.
find
Actually,
out.
how does that work even?
What mount?
Yeah, like what are even the rules for that?
You can be on anything larger than your size, I guess.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
she'll
what it is.
she'll get on it.
Right into battle.
Oh, how do I set this so I'm on top again? I click this thing.
You hit send the bottom in a range
Ah, thank you.
on the saber tooth there.
You're a genius.
Do you
Yeah.
control it, or does it do its own thing?
Let's see here. It obeys any. To scroll up. How far up did For any junior companions, obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you.
Okay.
If you
'Cause-
don't issue commands, they will defend themselves.
Yeah, because it stipulates you
also-
can control a mount only if it's trained to
Yeah,
accept a rider.
an independent
okay.
mount retains its place in the initiative order. Being a rider puts no restrictions on the actions the mount can take, and it moves and acts as it wishes.
Okay.
But in this case, it moves and acts as Eudora commands it to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she can do whatever she wants.
You can do whatever you want.
Great.
And then if you highlight the two, like drag your mouse and have it both tokens, you can click and drag them together.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's a tip I learned from Halldamir watching Forsaken Throne.
Onward. For an hour.
Charge! I hope you're not on that thing when it disappears.
Mhm.
It's not too big.
Fall down.
Ooh.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
carry
you can
on.
see the tower. He's probably in the tower. So
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's keep going.
Alright, you go towards the tower. It's not that far, like a minute or two, and you're basically already there. It does, however, seem to mostly be a small, like, watchtower, not exactly large enough to house any significant number of people. But there's certainly people there who will attack you once you come close. I don't have a map for the tower.
How many times per day can you cast Fireball with that staff? Bucky?
Huh? What's
How
up?
many times can you cast the Fireball with that staff?
Well, it has 10 charges right now, and it takes 3 for Fireball, so technically 3. I don't want to use all the charges because there's a chance it, destroy itself, and that's would be
For
about
sure,
awkward.
yeah. Not worth it, but good to know.
I have Wall of Fire and Burning Hands as well. Wall of Fire is 4, Burning Hands is 1.
As you approach the tower, on the road ahead of you awaits a tight-packed formation of hoplites in defensive formation, ready for anything that you would throw at them.
Oh, I so want to deal with this. But yeah. Let's move forward, I guess. Form our own shield wall.
They each like bang their shields, daring you to come closer.
I can
They're
literally.
elite soldiers.
Alright, Eudora will slide off the tiger. Get ready to fight.
Shall we, Demos?
Joe Petermill.
I don't think anyone's surprised.
I mean,
Yeah, let's.
All right.
How
what
far
point?
can we go?
Yeah, how far can we go before they initiate anything?
No, we'll basically go on initiative here.
Okay, makes
Okay.
sense.
Let's get
They've
it
got
straight.
tactics and stuff.
Alright.
Tact.
Mine didn't roll. Okay, there we go.
Initiative.
12.
Could you roll for my tiger, please? Thank you.
Oh yeah, tiger.
This will be funny.
Right, Demo gets to go first.
I'll,
All right.
I'll meet you up there.
Yeah, you can probably catch up. Is this tree like anything?
It gives a bit of cover, but it doesn't block your movement.
Okay, well, I can use the cover. I suppose.
Nice
Just
beat.
dash up here then.
All right. These guys will hold position for the time being.
Oh, will they?
These guys will flank a bit. These guys will flank a bit. And these guys will stay. There is.
All right. I've been waiting to do this. I will move out here, take out my new instrument made from Eudora's hair, and I will also cast what is it called? Summon creature.
Conjure animal.
Conjure animals.
Yes. I'll
Alright.
put the there's a macro. For it.
I have one, but but yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay.
Which
So, like,
option?
turn around, nod. Same. Highest CR.
Okay, give me a D9.
See Eudora and Tiger on the right side. I'll take the left side. 8.
All right. Got. Summon this good boy. Scale beast.
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. And yes, put him where
60
how far
feet,
away
so
can I put
60
60
feet.
feet. So
Yeah.
60 feet away from me in the direction of these hoplites to the north.
Right.
So that is actually right next to them.
Yeah, right next to them.
That's just 60 feet away from me.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then he'll get his own initiative.
Yep.
And these hoplites, are they using spears?
They each have spears and javelins.
Okay. Actually, I'll save my bonus actions for the big bosses. So that's me.
All right. These guys will stay where they are. Artemisia.
Trying to decide where. I mean, where to engage. Where to engage? No, I'll just come up to where.
I'm also still
Demas is.
maintaining less, so
Nah, that's
you
a
cannot
minute long.
conjure animals as concentration, so you would have to drop it.
okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'll drop less for.
And bless is only concentration 1 minute, isn't it?
Yeah, that would have been gone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we
Um,
got Allosaurus.
So I'll move up here and I'll move up again as a dash. Actually, I'll come up to Demos. I'll chill with Demos. And then
All right. This guy will join his buddy over there. Flank. Stay. Actually, this guy could have gone here and attacked, which is what he's going to do.
Okay.
Spear.
Nope.
Spear.
I can't see the Allosaurus's stats.
Oh, you don't have ownership yet. Now you do. That's definitely a hit. It's a fairly squishy boy, but it's so fast.
He's great. I love him.
He's so cute.
Guys will stay. The captain will bang his shield with his short sword and shout, "Shield wall! Don't move an inch!"
Nice.
Okay, alright.
Awesome.
This will stay. These guys flank. Eudora.
Oh. She won't move in front of her furry friend here. And she can see past this tree, yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Righto. Well, under the...
But they will have like partial cover from it.
That's fine. That won't matter. She will use her staff here, and under the branches and trees suddenly comes a streaking ball of fire. And she'll throw a fireball over here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Dex save for 28 fire damage.
Oh boy. Okay.
15 is the DC.
Demos is like, hey, that's
40
mine.
succeeds and 44.
Yeah, I need to.
Only 2.
Yeah.
Who is 40? There you go.
It's these two.
Goodbye.
14. The captain takes full. And 44. The rest of them are thoroughly cooked.
Hmm.
No, they may have been told some things about you, but fireballs were not involved.
Newly acquired.
Oof.
That's value.
Yeah.
Yes, with that Eudora. Let's see. It's fine. Was yes. She's okay. She'll manage. Yeah, that's her.
The captain shouts at you. Your foul fire magics will do nothing to us. We still outnumber you.
Oh,
Ow.
Aw, the captain needs a hug after this.
he's trying his best.
You know, we could use a captain ownership.
Tiger Boy, he will dash. Appear to these lovely soldiers over here. Actually,
He's lovely.
yeah, he'll go here, and that's all he can do. Growl at them.
This guy. Go
What's
here.
his-
40.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god, the Allosaurus has a 60-foot walk speed.
I'll
Jesus.
go fight something. So I'll go over here and swing my sword at this guy.
Miss and miss.
Well, look at that.
They've certainly got the shield wall down, even though you're sort of flanking them with this dinosaur.
Yeah, let's. How many attacks can the Allosaurus do?
Just one, unless he has multi-attack, which he does not.
Okay, he does not.
He's like the cat, he's a pouncer.
Yes, sorry, I should have looked at these before. I was too raptured by the battle. Let's do a bite attack on Soldier 241. Ah! 17.
17 is a miss.
Oh, yikes.
Shield wall saves him.
Some magic here.
This soldier is gonna attack the dinosaur for spear. 21 for 6.
Oh no, bro.
Right, this guy will engage the cat. 20 for 3.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
This guy will attack the dinosaur. 13 for 2.
13 just hits him. So it takes- so-
This soldier will take a few steps forward here. Darius.
Right, Darius will move up 30 feet. He might get within scopes. I absolutely can. So let's break up the shield wall a bit if I can. I will cast Heat Metal on this guy's shield.
Ah,
Okay.
That's so smart. What the fuck?
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It is a second level spell.
Yep, tell me about heat metal.
Can I upcast it?
Does it do any
At
more?
higher levels, it just does more damage, so no, I will save my third level spell slots. Let's do a second level. I choose the manufactured metal object, shield. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 9 fire damage when you cast a spell. And you know, if they're in a shield wall, then maybe the other guys are in contact with it. You know. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to maintain it. If the creature takes damage from it, they have to do a con save or drop it.
Okay.
If it doesn't drop it as disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
Yeah,
checks.
but that would be if I attacked like if I was going for armor or something. But I'm going for that shield.
No, I think the fact that they're holding onto something that's burning gives them disadvantage.
Oh,
Doesn't matter if it's
right,
armor or
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Which target?
I want to go for this guy, Soldier 112.
This guy. Alright. Con save.
Oh, he drops it.
He drops the
Drop
shield.
his shield, breaking the shield wall for at least for the guy that these two are flanking. So
Yeah.
400 IQ plays. Great.
They certainly need the equipment, or they won't be very useful.
and if I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Demos as well.
This guy will move forward. Artemisia.
Think moving forward is gonna stop me. You fools. Boop a doop. Boop a doop boop.
Just rushing through them.
Rushing through them.
Alright, they'll
yeah.
they'll try to stop you actually.
Oh,
Shield pushing.
Oh no.
interesting.
Actually, no, they cannot. They can only strike at you with spears.
Alright, they have
Oh.
disadvantage. That's all fine. I will use my reaction. Basically, as I get like here, they obviously are attacking me, and she'll spin around and make a singular attack against the one to the left of her. Probably misses.
That's a miss.
So she's there, and then she will vaulting strike to move another 15 feet,
Ooh.
and now she can make her actual attack.
Ooh, advantage and crit range increase. Oh my god, that's cool. Do you just jump with your shield? Like, how does this? How would you do it?
I mean, it's literally like she vaults through the air, like almost like she doesn't do a flip because that'd be exaggerating, but it's like she's pushing herself to do quite a long jump in a single bound.
You're doing some Captain America bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
Captain American bullshit, basically. So I don't have anything to give me advantage on the first strike, but not the rest. So I'll just
Well,
re-roll.
it does say if you attack after, then you have advantage on the first strike.
Yeah, I just don't have any.
Oh,
It's
you don't have
macro-wise.
macro for it, right?
Yeah. So that's the advantage. So 17.
17 is a miss. 26 hits, however.
Alright, 10 piercing.
That's a
shocks
crit.
him.
That's a crit. Your crit range is 19 to 20, right?
That is a crit.
Oh,
yeah.
it's,
Oh yeah, so it
It,
is.
it doesn't matter though. He
Oh.
had 5 hit points after the fireball.
I mean, there we go.
just slap it really hard. There you go.
So she like rushes through these two on her way, dodges both swings, tries to swing into one as she takes another couple of steps, leaps over to the captain, and then cuts him down.
Alright. Well, these guys are gonna look back at their scorched, completely destroyed captain, and they'll basically yell, "Retreat!" and they'll disengage and run this way.
I take an attack of opportunity, or the Allosaurus does.
He disengages.
Yeah.
Oh, skip.
Makes sense. Get out of dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are basically shouting, "Retreat to the library!"
To the
They
li- Ooh.
run that
To
way.
the library.
The tower would be to the east, but they are running northwest here.
Maybe we
Retreat.
can
We'll
learn
show these
other
people
things.
where to go.
Maybe we should go to the library. Yeah.
I believe it, as long as we have Artemisia with us, they cannot escape.
They
No.
physically can't escape me.
The question then would be: do you want to continue this combat, or do you want to let them escape?
Depends on how far away the library is.
It's far. It's like perhaps half an hour to an hour walk.
But do we want people to expect and prepare for us?
I don't think so. I think I would get on the Allosaurus's back and then I would outspeed them.
I mean, yeah. If it's how many are there? 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah. Let's continue with this.
If you want to, I propose to make this quick. If you want to chase them down, they'll each get one last attack.
Sure, that's
That
fine.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's Darius attacking them, then they're probably gonna go for the big dinosaur here.
Yep.
Let's do that.
That's what it's there
One.
for. It's a meat shield.
I know.
7, 2, that's 9. It has 28. I don't think they can actually kill it. Just one damage. Oh, maybe. No.
I have decided his name is Swifty. Determines that he's a live.
Scalar Swift.
Oh no!
When we reach level 20, my base movement speed will be 60 feet.
So they all get
Alright.
even with dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll kill them as well because I can easily outpace them.
Good boy, Swifty. Good boy.
Well, you know.
Continue.
I guess we'll check the captain for like keys and stuff.
Yeah.
The captain doesn't have too much notable stuff. They do have like a little pocket change. They've got their weapons and armor.
Pocket changes.
They have. Tell you in a second. You can scrounge together a total of 32 gold pieces.
Right.
Every
They're
little
not the
helps.
richest people.
That's right.
Every little helps.
That's right.
Let's check out this watchtower then.
Yeah.
That's
Might be more in there.
If Demos joins me on Swifty and Eudora rides Sabertooth Tiger and Artemisia is faster than all of us anyway, we can cover some real ground.
How fast is the tiger?
Probably like
I think
it was 40.
Yeah, the tiger's 40.
I'm faster than the tiger. I love how crazy monks are. I love it.
Come on, Swifty. Yep. Up.
Alright, the tower is basically just a few steps away at this point. It definitely confirms what you saw from a distance. The foundations seem ancient, like chiseled stone as if made from the ground itself. Very high quality work for sure. Give me a perception check. Or I guess investigation makes more sense.
Right.
Okay, so investigation over
Yeah,
perception. Okay.
I will cast guidance on myself as we investigate.
investigation.
There's literally no point in me rolling now.
What do you roll? On your 5.
Like, I've only got 3 skills I can beat that roll on.
Yeah, the blackened stone, perhaps, once upon a point, was actually, more the white yellowish of the natural stone formations of this island, but seems to have been in the past burned to the point where they permanently turned black. The tower itself, however, is a relatively fresh construction, perhaps a few decades. And seems entirely utilitarian from the looks of it. There's one big room in the bottom with a bunch of beds, enough to house all the garrison here, as well as a couple larger beds, presumably for the Gigans, but little else in terms of luxuries or anything. Yes, scavenging about, you don't really find anything of worth.
Must have retreated to that library.
Well, to the library.
Where we lose the mounts.
If I was stronger, I'd carry Eudora, and we'd be okay.
Well, after I suppose the half-hour mark for Eudora, she's mountless anyway, and the hour mark, the Swifty, goes on vacation. So,
do we reach the library in less than an hour?
You do not.
No.
Let's
okay,
say 30 minutes.
I suggest since we killed these guys and it didn't get away, we could take a short rest.
Yeah.
If
I'd
we're
be
gonna
opposed to
lose
short rest.
the Tiger and Swifty, then
I think
Cover
so.
a bit.
I get all
Makes
of my
sense.
key points back from a short rest. So,
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
a short rest. That is
The reason to push ourselves to the point where we lose, because there might be some worse stuff at the top. I mean, this guy has a dragon, right? So
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sick.
agree with you there.
Yes. Next level, I will try and regain bardic inspiration on short rest.
oh yeah, now I've got the healing push, the health amulet. I get to add that con to my roll.
Play the Song of Rest as you guys take a
That's
short
a
rest.
D6.
Another D6 on the first ability spell.
Yeah. Wow, I rolled double 1.
double ones.
Ooh, a d6. All right.
Okay, bit of
Is
invisible.
that one per everyone, or did you roll a flat for the rest?
No, it's the first one for each of you. So
Alright.
each person rolls their own d6.
Yeah,
But you can only use it on the first roll you get.
Yeah, makes sense.
there you go.
12.
Well, that's a little more than I had, but that's better.
It's not working today. Let's 12 plus that.
Did you roll an extra d6 there, Thomas?
I don't need it.
Oh, you don't need it.
I'm just telling
I
you.
don't need it.
It's too good.
Ooh,
Uh,
you're a beefy boy.
Well, it's like we don't know if the dragon's gonna be there. Those
Yeah.
couple hit points, they have mattered before, so it might be a little bit wasteful, but never know when you get the chance to take an hour rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that we've taken out this advanced guard and no one made it back, maybe we try and like, that's too bad we don't have a ranger, but we could try and like scout the library, see what we see.
sure, why not? Scope it out.
Do like
I
a
know of a welcoming party when it comes towards you.
Well, they weren't pre-warned, so... You know.
That's nice.
can actually cast invisibility once per day.
That's good.
Yeah, that would make it easy to do some reconnaissance.
I have a +7 to stealth base, so... Why am I sleepy? It's 2:30. I don't...
It's an afternoon slump, my dude. I'm telling you, it's.
Do you want to play as a rogue?
I mean, I can scout.
Tor can like shift and go with you if you want.
Let's do it. Let's go together.
What's a stealthy
Can
thing?
you fly now, Eudor? Like when you
No,
like, can you turn like a
that
crow or
is.
something?
I can swim at level 4. I can fly at level 8. If I went into an owl right now, I could not fly.
No.
So
I have to hop
Oh.
around.
I'd have to
Little
hop
hopping
around.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
It's fun.
Adorable.
Actually, I could cast like pass without trace. I still have that on. Actually, I do. Yeah. Do we want to
Between
try that?
Pass without trace and invisibility, I'm sure that do some
I mean, pass without trace gives you +10,
shenanigans.
10. Yeah.
so I can't.
Um,
That would give me a
Invisibility.
+17. I can't imagine we'd need invisibility at that point.
Well, I have it, and it gets blown the second you attack, so it's not super useful in combat. So that would definitely allow you to just be really ballsy with your scouting if you had both.
yes. Let's scope it out. Eudora will shift. Well, she'll cast a spell first, because she can keep concentration in shape, but she can't cast on it. So, she casts pass without trace when they're getting there, which is an hour of. She'll pick everyone. +10 to Dex and can't be tracked except by magical means, and we leave no tracks or traces of passage.
Well, if we're gonna scout, I presume we go ahead because Demos will have disadvantage regardless of how many bonuses
Yes.
we give him.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll stay with Demos.
Yeah.
And,
Eudora will wolf because she's a bit faster in that form, and she'll come with.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So I guess we roll our stealth.
I believe so. Let's see here if the wolf has actually better stealth than Meteor.
28. 'Cause I don't think there's much that can see that.
No, she has more, so I'll just roll for her.
28 is pretty good.
28
So
is
it's,
pretty solid.
so you're
28.
gonna get
Nice.
just sort of like be nearby, but then Artemisia will like do the scouting. Is that what we're saying?
We're both scouting. We're going together.
Both of us are going together. Ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I can't cast invisibility on both of you, so I'll cast it on Artemisia. So if you do get spotted, at least it's just a wolf, and that might
Yeah,
not
yeah.
be it. Which
Yeah,
is-
sure.
So the
Eudora's.
second, like, as you're ready to leave.
The reason I'm a wolf is because I have advantage on hearing or smelling perception. So.
Yeah, no,
Sure
that's
do.
great. And I can concentrate on that for up to an hour.
All right, let's go check it out.
I suppose in that case, that stealth check is just for my noise. effectively, because
Yes,
invisibility doesn't affect noise.
Move your
And I think it's even higher when you're invisible. It's like plus 20 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically have godlike stealth right now.
Great.
Does that mean you could clear 50?
Alright.
ID? That's
I mean,
insane.
even 28 on its own. Oof. Crazy.
Moving towards the center valley of the island, you see more ruins, really. There must have once been a fairly big city here. Buildings almost comically oversized compared to you. Clearly not designed for humans, but rather giants. Once paved streets and large, perhaps temples, although at this point it's pretty much just foundations. All blackened or ruined. Bones still scattered about, especially in the outlying areas that don't seem to have been cleaned up since then. Towards the center, on a reasonably high hill, does seem to be a cluster of buildings that were restored again fairly recently. Recently being, decade or two perhaps. That, with your stealth check, you can basically get as close as you like. Seems to be bustling with quite some activity. They don't seem to be alarmed, but just going about their daily business. Two watchtowers at the front, one of which is manned by a couple soldiers just keeping watch more or less lazily. You can see a couple of Gigants walking about. It seems to, as far as you can tell, be a cluster of buildings that are, military in nature, stable for some creatures perhaps, although you can't quite make out whether it's just horses or something else. A variety of barracks and sleeping quarters and such. The other building, however, a bit more ostentatious, perhaps not exactly luxurious by any means, but it's less utilitarian and more aesthetic, perhaps. It's a perfectly square, almost pyramid-like structure that does appear to perhaps be the library that was spoken of.
Okay.
You can also give me perception checks.
Wonderful. Uh,
Sure.
let's see.
Meh.
Do I have advantage on this, would you say, Sheep? I don't know what I'm perceiving, so...
Sure.
Okay. 19.
19. Well, two things. Eudora does not smell any dragon being here. And, perceives that it's definitely not horses that are being stabled here. It smells more like perhaps oxen or something along those lines.
Okay. Eudora will scratch out on the dirt in front of her. No dragons. To Artemisia.
It's one thing, I guess.
Do we wanna scope out the library? Like how far do we want to get in here? Because you're invisible, so I think you'd be
Yeah. To
basically
get
Invisible.
closer, you would have to scale the hill. It's quite a climb. Not incredibly difficult, but there would have to be a couple checks involved.
Okay.
Alright, I mean, I think we could do it.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a
Shall
go.
we?
Alright. What are we talking?
Should have made a bit of horse or something. Skyrim horse.
The cliffs are a good 200 feet. Fairly steep. Would be DC 15 athletics.
Alright. Seems as wolf has
Well,
any athletics.
not just one, obviously, but a couple of them to climb up there.
Yeah. DC 15. Oof.
Okay, wolf does not have any bonuses to this. So Eudora might have a bit of trouble with this, but
I might have a little
What
bit of
it-
trouble with this, honestly.
yeah, what are the consequences for failing? We'll make noise because we're like falling off or something. I guess like that would probably make sense.
We hurt
You know what,
ourselves
Eudora,
falling.
give it a go.
Actually, I would struggle to hurt myself falling, so we'll give that a go. Yeah, we'll go with
Alright, let's do it.
it.
Fall to my death if I tried to.
19.
Would
That's a
be
natural 20, actually.
very
I have a
difficult.
-1.
Alright, 21. I'm happy with that.
So you're staying up there, is what we're saying, and
Well-
Artemisia is going to come get us.
The first one, at least.
Technically, you would be able to climb at half your speed, which means 200 feet. We'd have to do like 10 checks.
Okay.
I would propose we do 3 checks instead. If
Okay.
you fail by 5 or more at any point, you'll fall a bit.
Just
You
full
know what,
damage for
that's fine.
200 feet.
Well, not you probably won't fall the entire 200 feet. Well, we'll say you'll fall like 50.
But apparently the max damage for
It's
falling is
5d10, isn't it?
20. Max damage is 20d6. Which I can negate 30. So.
That's nice for you. Alright, let's
see if you even
roll.
fall, and then,
This is
then
our
I'll take
second roll then.
Yep.
Yeah.
11.
you. Ooh.
Well, you'll have to do another roll, but you don't
Okay.
fail to the point where you take damage. Same
Same.
for Artemisia.
Alright, roll
Whew.
number. I mean,
Roll number
statistics
2
wise,
again.
this is not good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I fall 50 feet. What happens to me?
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right, how many health does this thing have?
11.
Alright, well, Eudora will, skitter on her paws and fall back. Take 11 and shift out. Eudora will fall flat on her ass and take the other 4. And I think she's quite done with that. She's gonna just... She'll shake her head.
I'll throw down a rope if I get up there.
Well, actually, you do your... She'll wait here for a sec. You do your other check. I want to see if there's another form I can use that might be easier.
Alright, is 16 enough?
16 is enough. Artemisia makes it all the way up.
Make it all the way up.
Is she still invisible?
I think so. It lasts a
How long would
while.
that have
If
taken?
it's attack and it hasn't been an hour, then yes.
Yeah, invisibility is an hour long, so yeah.
Yeah, it's basically, it takes maybe like 2 minutes to climb up here.
I think we're good then.
Wait a
Eris
second.
is just concentrating on it, looking up at Demos, being like, "Yep, she's still invisible."
I'm an idiot. Why don't I just turn into a spider? I can climb this without having to do a check, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Let's see.
Anything
look
with
at
a
the
climb
spiders.
speed, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think spiders. Yes. Yeah. She'll turn into a. Nah, spider's tiny though. Is there anything bigger?
Or you could just be on his shoulder.
That's true, but if I get into trouble, I would like to.
Also, Artemisia is already up, whereas...
I'm up
Dara
here.
is supposed to be
Yeah,
down.
I'm down here. One moment.
On the plus
Okay.
side, if I get caught, nothing's gonna be able to catch me. So.
No. Oh, a giant lizard. Has a
giant
climb
lizard.
speed.
Nice.
Okay, I'll be a giant lizard. Let's see here. It is a large beast. Okay, well, we'll just make her big. I don't have a thing for this. Large. Which makes it probably harder for her to stealth, but you know, whatever. She has a climb speed of 30 feet, so she can just get up there.
Alright, she can just get up there.
Where are you?
If
There's my
there's
token.
no more climbing to be done, then she will quit out of it once she's up there. But we'll see.
Alright, I'll reveal some stuff for you. Let me double check the vision blocking.
I was wondering where I'd gone. Nice.
Well, I'm gonna assume you climbed up here. Right, see what exactly I expose. That looks good.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you climb up here. Around the corner here, you can hear sounds of perhaps sparring, exercising of a sort. Few people walking around. but nothing incredibly specific from where you are currently.
Do you want to assume
Okay.
a stealthier form?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Hold on, let me just check how much of these I get, because I think I've used them all. But that's fine, I was myself. I still have thingy jigger up.
Yeah, that's true.
Twice per short rest, right? That was the last one. She will revert to her normal form, because she's too big right now. And, yeah, she'll... Well, Artemis is still invisible, so I guess she'll,
Still
go
invisible.
up.
I can't even
Uh,
leave a trace, so I like make marks in the ground, like all okay.
So to like touch your shoulder, and if you ever stop, then Meteor has no clue where you are.
Yeah, I think Meteor will go up this way. It would make more sense.
Let's do it.
It's closer to escape.
Alright. I think it's been a little while. Roll me another stealth check.
All right. Let's see.
Plus
27.
10.
It's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
33.
Skitter.
To your north there, the little stone structure, it appears to be a large stone altar, on top of which you can see piles of ash and charred wood.
I mean, let's be ballsy, right?
I mean, yeah, I want to see what's going on.
Oh, don't go
Oh.
too far.
You're invisible, so
I'm
you can do whatever the
invisible.
fuck you want.
I can
I'm
be
hiding.
bold. Yeah. Maybe. Oh,
You also only have 60 feet vision, apparently.
I only have. That's okay.
I'll set your vision to normal for the time being. Dark vision is limited.
Okay.
That makes sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like a pantheon.
It has the sort of appearance of that, yes.
Okay. To what? Like, is it like what is being worshipped here? I have an idea, obviously, but
Like that, probably.
that'd be my idea. But just making sure, you know.
Yeah, could be an evil cult. Double cult.
Double
A
cult.
giant golden silent statue.
You never know.
Stop.
Oh,
You know I gotta kick
Oh, there?
someone in
Okay.
the water.
Yeah, Artemisia is perhaps luckily invisible, as she sees
Yeah, I figured.
two large figures guarding the steps here.
yeah, I expected as much. All right.
Just sneak right past them, get the Antikythera, and leave.
Oh my.
You can also barely see past these pillars here a few like busy bodies running around carrying books around, looking very important in their robes and such.
Okay. I mean, I'm feeling bold. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Okay, invisibility gives me like literally cannot see me, and I rolled a 33 on my stealth. I feel good. I feel confident.
You're invisible and can't leave tracks, so just
Yeah.
be quiet and you're good.
Yeah, the magic's certainly on your side. Yeah, this appears to be mostly open library. There's hundreds of thousands of books currently being rifled through by a few scholarly-looking types.
Hmm. Why do I have this urge
Do it.
to go in?
You're
You are among all of us the one that could get out of dodge probably the easiest. So I mean,
Let's do it. Hope it's not magically warded against invisibility.
we'll see.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
Monk detected.
We'll ask you to roll another stealth check in a minute here, though.
Yeah, makes sense.
30.
You seem fine. A few people walking around, but they don't seem to notice you.
Okay. I'm gonna like, let's come around this corner. I'm gonna hug the wall. I don't want to touch anybody or anything.
Oh no!
No, there's a person there. Oh.
Vault
about
over
this-
them.
What about this other side?
Step of the wind over them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay, there's a
we
way.
we have possibilities
Have a way.
here.
This feels like those like Harry Potter games when you like explore at night.
And you have to hide. Yeah.
Other like stealth
That's
missions and like
Oh
just,
god.
like slip across the wall and put on the invisibility cloak and stuff.
Yeah, from here, over the mumbling of the various scholars talking to themselves, you can hear the hiss of what must be some sort of language that Artemisia actually does speak.
Oh,
Woohoo!
oh, that's
appears
not
to
good.
be the hiss of abyssal.
Yep, there we go. Okay. What's being spoken about?
What's the goss?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems to be sort of small talk with a hissy voice saying, "Master, how long do we have to stick around this place? You've yourself said you do not like these oaths." The other voice that perhaps despite the different language, Artemisia might actually recognize as being Chandras from your talk with the king in Mitros.
Oh, that fucker.
Ooh.
As he says, "You do know that we've sworn an oath to our mistress to serve as long as it requires. If we do it well, I'm sure she'll take us back, so please stop complaining. I am working."
Alright, I mean, I'm bold. Artemisia probably doesn't know of anything that can see any invisibility. Let's have a look.
And the voice seems to be coming from around. Oh, I can't point. Hello.
My finger's gone.
You have to have like the pointer tool.
Are you on measure or are you on pointer?
Yeah.
I am on pointing.
Oh, weird.
That is weird. There we go.
Okay.
So it's
The
coming from the
voice
north.
seems to be coming from around the corner here.
Okay.
Do it.
Do, 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 do.
Just take the path to the thing.
Oh,
The door appears to be open currently.
I mean, I'll look. I mean, why not? Really, at this point, I'm not scared of scholars.
Okay. A few things happen as you step there.
Crap.
The conversation stops as Chandra seems none the wiser, but the insectoid the insectoid creature immediately seems to look straight at Artemisia, and with a flick of its mandibles, casts Dispel Magic.
Oops.
All right, I'm on my way back.
Yeah, they're level 3 spells. Yes, they are dispelled. Eudora
No,
feels,
second
I
level.
guess, would feel that, and she's like, "Oh shit."
Spell magic. Like, multiple
we
spells
will-
at the same time.
Yes, all magical effects on. If you choose a
Any
target,
spell of third level or lower on the target ends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll do a little bit of initiative here.
all right.
Oh, that makes
Um,
perfect sense.
I'm unaware, so should I put myself on, or should I wait? Or
Probably
You're completely unaware.
okay. Eudora's actually kind of getting a bit nervous because she doesn't really hear much. She's like,
I think Darius and Demos would know something's up. Like, not that they could interfere here, but they could at least start making our way. because
No, you
I
know
would
your
feel-
spell's gone, and you probably
Yeah.
know it's been
Exactly.
forcibly ripped from you, so you probably know
Exactly.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, so we would start making our way.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, he casts Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Artemisia.
Artemisia appears at the gets out.
Yeah.
Basically at this point where Chandras turns around.
Let him spend his spell slots. This is fine.
Okay, so 10, and then I want to step. There's going to be a lot of counting of steps. Ooh.
That's the other way.
I mean, it's safe to say the others are surprised.
Yeah, I'd hope
Yeah, I'd say so.
so. I can't move. 'cause
It
of
would have been
visual
great if you could have
block.
looked at him and just made him to stone and just like assess him.
that would be hilarious.
Like, shh.
I
Funny it
can't
worked that
move any
quickly.
further, shoot, because of the
Oh,
darkness.
sorry.
Visionaire, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 10.
20.
That's 20. That's 25. 35. Can I get some more released?
Please, sir, can I have some
40,
more
45.
space?
Can I have some more vision?
Then Step of the Wind.
Oh my God.
What do you need a rogue for?
And then another 45 movement as I normal dash.
And now Eudora sees Artemisia, so I'm assuming she can roll initiative,
Roll.
or...
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm
You
running.
can see
so
the Geigens turning that way.
Just like a mad dash down the steps,
And
Eudora's like, oh
Eudora's ready
shit.
for it too. She can't be surprised.
They actually will act next time.
Eudora looks... I think Eudora looks the most surprised she's ever been since Artemisia showed her the egg. Like, oh no. What happened?
Let's see, how fast is Chandras here? He will dash after Artemisia, although he is just a...
He's but a normal man.
Not quite
It's like a
enough.
shortcut too.
Yeah, he just barreled past the scholar. That seems appropriate. Let's see. He does want to try to...
Yeah, you can't move through like enemies, and I figured the scholars wouldn't let me get past.
No,
Like,
that was
they'd
the
let
right.
him get
the right
past. Yeah.
It's just difficult terrain to move past.
That is 60 feet. That's gonna work. Ooh, that's gonna work. All right. Right, he's gonna summon a wall of force around Artemisia.
Alright, can you see her?
He
The
can,
Geigen's providing cover. And all the pillars.
There's a wall in the way, no?
those are pillars. He can look past those.
Yeah, but the
I mean, I
Geigen
don't
is...
know that there's much to do with the wall of force. It just
Yeah, it just appears. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
is
know it's
it
a spell.
Isn't it like a cylinder? Like it doesn't have a roof to it.
You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10
Okay.
feet.
Alright, can you draw
I
it so we
don't
know
reckon.
where it is?
Bloop.
Awesome.
Well,
Need to break his concentration.
No, don't worry, I got you. She thinks.
Eudora.
Alright, well, if you can see down there from there, then I can see up there from here. She will move forward though. I'm assuming she can't cut the... Oh, this stair... Can she cut this corner? Or...
Sure.
There's like a stair here, because she just hop, like...
Yeah, like the space below the stairs.
Alright. Stand here. Alright. Well. Just gonna call on her staff again, and she's gonna cast a wall of fire. If we're gonna keep doing the wall treatment. So, solid surface, 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. So this would be just a straight line. I will attempt to make it a straight. I think I can. A straight line.
Oh my god.
It's actually just long enough that I'm gonna put it exactly. No, actually, I'm gonna put it where the Geigens are. So, like so. When a wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
That's a save. It's a save. They take half of 5d8 of 26.
13.
One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals the same amount of fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. So I will just draw that. So that is this side. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. The other side deals no damage. So there you have it. It also
Okay.
blocks sight since it's a big, huge wall, and it's 20 feet up on the stairs. Yeah, that is her. She cannot deal with this force wall, but maybe she can help until people get here and stall.
Hmm.
This guy.
I don't know how long. I can imagine it's going to take the guys a while to get here.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
There's,
The answer is breaking Chandra's concentration and running.
Yeah.
He has to run through here if he wants to see or do anything. So
yeah,
he will
there's
take it.
practically no way the other two can reinforce this fight. Does the wall of fire block line of sight?
Let's see here. The wall is opaque, so yes.
Does, okay. Well, the Kaigans don't know what the hell is going on.
They are on fire.
They'd probably retreat into the library
Makes
rather
sense.
than chasing you here.
Yeah.
Artemisia is pretty stuck. Anything you want to do?
I mean, I'll just move over to the edge of the dome, I guess.
Let me out.
Yeah, that's as much as I'll do.
Does it have an? Is it like impenetrable? Can you deal damage to it? Does it have HP, or is it just?
It
I
is
think-
completely impenetrable even through teleportation, unless you cast Disintegrate. Even Dispel Magic does not work.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Force
How
Wall
long
is
does it last?
incredibly powerful.
A minute? An hour?
It lasts up to 10 minutes.
Oof, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
there's
We're
there's
here a while.
practically no way. There's no way except to break his concentration.
All right. Meteor will try her best.
I mean, you did. That was a great opening move there, just to contain.
What would he do? I mean, dispelling something is a free action, right?
What you mean dispelling something like
Like
ending concentration?
Stopping
And
concentration.
concentration.
Yes,
Yeah.
that you can do that whenever you want. No.
Okay.
Ending concentration
free.
is free.
Oh,
Oh,
whenever.
okay. The wall blocks line of sight. Yeah, there's not too much he can do here. He's just gonna stay where he is.
All right.
He'll say a few words to his fiendish companion here, but over the roaring flames and in abyssal that only Artemisia is currently in a dome of force. Can't really make out. Vidara.
All right. How many charges I got left? Yeah, I can't do that, or I'll break it. But that's fine. She will. Let's go closer.
Oh, what
I
about that
got here?
tidal wave thing?
I can't see though. I would have to originate from the wall itself because I can't see past it myself either.
That's fine.
That's
Things
okay.
go through it, right?
Yeah, but my line of sight doesn't. Right. So.
I thought it travelled some distance.
Oh, actually, no. You're quite right.
Yeah.
It does. Let's see. How far does it go? 30 feet. I don't know if that's far enough from her imagining of. Oh, actually, yes, it is. All right. Well,
Just.
she knows where they are, but she can't target it. But she knows where in the wall she could push something, and so she will do a tidal wave. She originated from. Let's see. Does this work?
Just flood the library.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not burning it down. That's the important bit.
How do I do like a fat wall? There we go. Like
This is
so.
a wall template.
If that's okay with you, Sheep. I think that's fine.
Can't really see these squares.
Right.
They-
Well, I'm
they're
trying to
behind the wall
like.
of fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit it at where the wall is itself. Like I don't know how.
The wall looks to be on these squares here.
That's fine. Then I can't do that. That's fine though. She will attempt something else.
Was that 30 feet? Because looking at. As I
It is
measure
30
from.
feet long.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
measure from the squares that Sheep was pointing out, he's 30 feet away from it. Like.
Oh, what you mean? Oh, from the wall itself, or
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's weird.
sorry.
Just using the
It would-
measurement tool from those, it goes.
the line
30 feet.
would be on that square. Like I'm originating the line from. I can't measure. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah,
I have to
line
pick a-
tool is being a bit strange.
The wall
Yes.
template looks real weird. It's
It is really weird.
minus is
I
5.
yeah, I'm trying to originate it from the square.
Yeah.
Basically, like the corner of it.
Yeah. So if you
Which
put
would
it
end up being
from that square, he's 30 feet away using the measuring tool at least. That's 30 feet.
Yeah, but the measuring tool doesn't include the origin square. Like this is a 10-foot box, but if you measure a side with the measuring tool, it says 5 feet.
I suppose.
I got you.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's fine though. She will. Let's see here. She'll wait. She'll just get closer. She'll dash actually. She'll dash here to be in the middle. And wait.
All right, the Mezzaloff here will move forward and try to dispel the wall of fire.
Yeah, give me a spellcasting ability check. DC is 14. It's a level 4 spell.
Let's see.
So be D20 plus their spellcasting modifier, like they used to attack and stuff.
Which is actually quite terrible, apparently.
No,
Wow.
that does not waste your spell slot. Nothing happens. Eudora feels it happen though. She knows that something is trying to do it.
Quiet creature is not a wizard. You can't really see what they're doing. Sort of hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
The scholar's obviously running away at this point.
Makes sense.
Artemisia, anything?
Can I prepare to move when the wall, if the wall drops?
Sure.
I'm prepared to move when the wall drops.
Chandras, what can he do?
We're in like a weird Mexican standoff here.
It's true.
The thing is, I can choose when to engage though my turn, so I'm just waiting.
You just gotta wait
till the
10 minutes, then the wall of force is done.
Yeah, you wait 10 minutes or until we appear.
Except the
Then,
wall of fire is 1 minute.
It's a minute.
Long. Yeah.
It's a minute.
Oh.
So
Yes,
we've only got a minute.
Chandras will actually shout over the roaring flame towards Eudora. Your spellcasting prowess surely is impressive, but you do realize that the longer we stay here, the more likely it is you will get surrounded by a whole bunch of soldiers and other very angry inhabitants of this place.
Oh, how unfortunate he was to have spoken. Where did she hear that from?
I mean, roughly this direction.
Yeah, okay, she knows, and she's not going to say anything at all.
We'll continue. So, I would then suggest we talk this out rather than continuing this.
Chandras will get no response.
As you... What will you do? It's also concentration.
All the good spells are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll cast Mage Armor on himself.
Alright.
Actually, no, that wouldn't actually improve his AC. He'll cross his arms and wait.
Okay.
Eudora.
Door will stand here. Let me think about this now. Actually... so is this temple open, or is there a roof above it, like in the entrance? Like
there's a
just
roof.
cover.
There's
Alright.
a roof.
Alright, makes sense. That's okay though. Alright, she will end her concentration on the wall. Right, my arrow takes like 5 drawings. There we go. Then she will cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
I would like you to give me 4 of AC half or lower.
Okay, give me 2, 4. Give me d6s. 4 d6s. Individual.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 of whatever 6 is.
Okay. Well, that's a combination of stuff. Call is answered by 2 crocodiles, giant wasp, and an ape.
Oh yeah. All right. So crocodile can go. One crocodile here. Other crocodile here. The ape behind Chandras and the wasp in front of the creepy thing. All right.
Pokemon fight.
If I don't have any
yeah.
companions in this fight, I'm gonna make my own.
Let
I
me give
mean,
you-
Doki, you were saying something about like playing 4D chess earlier. You could take that title back.
Right, we need to roll initiative for all of those. Although the Crocs are a group, so they would roll the same initiative.
Don't they all count as a
Oh,
group?
they all count as one. Sorry, never mind. You're right. They all have the same initiative, so roll for one. All right, perfect.
Oh, I saw it again. This guy went first. All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Uh,
I mean, all they have to do is hit me and they're gone, but you know, it's funny anyway. So crocodiles
I
are really
mean, the insectoid fiend is gonna teleport behind you.
Nani. Makes sense.
Personal kid.
Making threatening gestures, but he can't quite attack you.
Oh, okay.
Artemisia.
Come to this side of the circle and look forlorn out.
This guy is gonna wrestle this crocodile. That seems like a great
Yes.
idea. He grapples it.
Which one is grappled? I can't tell.
This one.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
it takes 11.
20 for 11, and then another one for
9.
9. Just exactly enough.
Oh no, the crocodile dies.
Crocodile,
Ah,
no.
better him than me.
Chandras. Can't do that. I mean, he's gonna feel bad about this, but he sort of has to. You're giving him very few options here.
I know. I'm sorry. You imprisoned my friend. What can I do?
Yeah,
Could
they're
drop
really
his concentration.
Yeah.
I doubt he's gonna drop it. He's probably gonna use an evocation or something.
Saying if he wants to, he's got options.
Let's see. He'll think. He sees himself surrounded. And he'll drop concentration.
Yes. This is
take
all
my
she ever
prepared
wanted him
movement.
to do.
I'd like to
Okay,
take my move.
Give me an insight check, Eudora.
All right. My insight is probably awful. Oh, I'm wise though.
He's changed targets.
6.
No. It seems that being surrounded by these creatures and such seems to just be too much fun.
Okay.
As he turns invisible.
Okay.
Interesting.
The Gagan here will grapple the crocodile.
No.
10. Oh, spear.
Yes. That the crocodile is gone.
Crocodile, no!
Also, we deleted the one that was on the initiative.
Oh, sorry. They're just above Eudora anyway. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Wasp.
Wasp and ape.
Well, what can wasps do? Wasps can sting. Alright, wasp will attempt to sting this guy again here. 13.
13 is miss.
I figured. The ape,
Can he
ape will
just
attempt to walk down here.
There's
Something is
nobody
way.
there.
Go for the guy again, and he will multi-attack with 2 fists. 1, 2. Probably bonuses.
Miss.
Alright, and then Eudora. Oh no, yes.
Yeah, then you
Yes,
do.
Eudora.
Okay. She's been kind of waiting for this. Eudora will provoke
Okay,
Uh,
Going in.
step away.
If it even
sure.
frets.
You step away.
All right. As a bonus action, she will pull out one of her mistletoe and cast her divining ritual and cast detect magic on herself as a bonus action. Don't have the thing for detect magic. Do you have a macro for this, Sareth?
I do, yes. Sorry, gotta scroll back to Darius.
It's all right.
Is not what we were paying attention to. Here we
Also,
go. Ignore Blessing of Foresight. That
30
rest
feet. Presence of magic within 30 feet. Okay, well, these go because it's concentration, first of all. All right. She's detecting any magic within 30 feet of her.
Sure.
All right, where?
Well, you can use your action to see a faint aura around.
Oh,
It
true enough.
doesn't say that it's that you can see exactly where it's coming from.
That
It
makes
also
sense.
says it's any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Other than that, you can definitely feel that this creature is definitely very magic. And that's something from the north for sure.
Yeah, I didn't read the visible things. Oh, well, though. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's not see invisibility. That's
That's okay.
That's a bit of a bigger spell.
That's okay. Well, that was a bonus action, so I can't cast a level spell, but I can do something else. Well, she'll run up the stairs here. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. She will shoot some fire at Mezzalot down there, if she can see him.
Okay.
For wrong macro press. 20.
20 hits.
Level
He
fire damage.
seems to mostly shrug off what you're shooting at him here.
Oh my. Alright then. That's her.
All right. The Mezzaloth will teleport here. And then telepathically tell Eudora, Master wants you to run as a sign of good faith. See, stands there threateningly. Artemisia.
Well, I'm quite far away, which is unfortunate. Quite far away indeed.
You got this.
I mean, I can get there. That's for sure.
Meteor hopes you got this.
I got this. So first I'll run up here. Then I'll spend a key point for my Step of the Wind. Let's use a bonus action to run over here. And I'll use my actual action to attack Mezzalith with my magical Xiphos. 18 and 25.
Hit and hit.
For 20.
Nice.
That is magical, so it does the damage.
Sure does.
This Geigen will start going this way, and then hear a voice from the north saying, "No, don't go close to them." As he'll then instead chuck javelins at Eudora here. She's throwing magics. That's not good.
That last one is a hit.
16.
But I just flew through the air majestically.
Just keep her dispel or detect magic, not that it matters much, but just keep it anyway.
This Geigen will follow suit, throwing at Eudora.
Alright.
1, 2.
Alright, Eudora's done.
Well.
Alright. Death saving throw.
Yes, that's just a con save in this edition, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, 15.
That's a success. Mezzalov will teleport away.
Okay.
Whereupon
Healing potion
Upon Chandras takes his ready action to do the obvious.
Yep.
Okay. Is Force Wall opaque, or can you see through it?
I believe it's transparent.
Can't cast spells through it though.
That's fine. I
No.
don't need to cast any spell.
It is invisible, in fact.
It's invisible, in fact. In which case...
Oh, I see.
I mean, presuming it's now Artemisia's turn,
It will be, yeah.
she'll turn and look at the mesolith, using her petrifying gaze.
Okay.
It's not casting a spell.
You have a healing potion, Halldamir?
I don't have one on me, I don't think.
That's a
Yeah, I guess that works.
Let's
Action.
do a con save.
Damn, man. That's 10 minutes of attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
He's just
Sure.
sitting there doing that like Qui-Gon Jinn when he's trapped in
Yeah,
the.
I'm just gonna- yeah.
Things, but your snakes are just like.
Alright, he makes it. Every turn for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to be staring at whoever's in line of sight. Someone will fail once. Or
Alright.
3 times, hopefully, in these 10 minutes.
That guy isn't exactly sure what to do. As a disembodied voice coming from somewhere says, "Oh, are you quite done? I'm very much trying to make this a non-lethal affair, but you're making it very difficult, you know? Let's for the moment assume that we both of us do not want extreme bloodshed here, nor do we want to bother the great Commander Gales with this little affair, so how about we take it a bit quiet, right? And you there, just give us some space, will you?" The Gigants have no idea who's being spoken to, but they're the only ones here, so take some distance. So, what say you? Lay down your weapons. Let's take this slow. I'm trying to make this as pleasant for everyone involved as possible.
In all fairness, hostilities were started by you.
He sighs. You can't see him face palming as he probably isn't exactly looking at you, but he answers, "Well, you see, this is private property. You came here sneaking about. You looked into my room while being invisible, which my companion may have noticed. How exactly was I supposed to react to that?"
I accept that. However, you have said that you'd like to do this peacefully, and yet when we attempted to leave, you inhibited our ability to do so.
You hear another sigh. All right, then. I'll give you this choice, then. Would you rather speak to me or to Commander Gay?
She'll smile and say, heal my friend here, and we can talk. I do not have the ability necessary to make sure she is okay.
How do you know you won't accidentally look at him? Just saying.
Well, you know. And then I will, upon my friend's conscious state, I will put down my arms, and we can talk.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're the ones on a timer here, as your friend is bleeding out in the corner. I do not want this to happen, but... No, You've made too much of a spectacle, I'm afraid. I can't just risk letting you get away again. How would that look? I'm supposed to serve Commander Gaius, after all, and not exactly just accept people invading this very much headquarters of a famous order of whatever it is.
Artemisia will go to start tending Eudora, and she'll say, while you debate over the topic and then question yourself how, in fact, we got here, and in fact that perhaps conversing with someone is the right way to move, seeing as we did not come here alone, and nor are we ill-prepared. If we wanted to come and invade forcefully, do you think I would not have come better prepared for such things?
Give me a bluff check. Also, it's
I mean-
obviously not visible because of the wall of force.
I'm not deceiving, I'm being somewhat honest.
And only barely.
Admission
But
is
yes,
not.
we're totally prepared.
Either way, it's the same roll, but yeah. 17.
He does seem to buy it.
Alright.
I'm tending... I can stabilize Eudora, at least, I believe.
How does that work? I don't know.
I think it's just a...
It means you stop rolling death saving throws, but you don't wake up, you don't die.
I just make
You need to make a DC 10 Wisdom check to do that. To
a
stabilize.
medicine check, but yeah, I can...
Sorry,
do
yeah,
that.
medicine.
Yes.
I stabilize Eudora.
I would propose that between Demos's amazing athletic skills and me casting Jump on him, and then casting Levitate on myself, that we might be able to clear the wall somewhat hastily, and we know that trouble was happening. Would we be able to arrive, as this stalemate, or this, because he has to maintain the wall of force, right? Would we be able to decrease our travel time?
Within the 10 minutes, I guess, of the...
Well, Demos is being Demos and also has triple jump distance, and I just levitate over the wall.
It's-
60 feet.
I think being generous, it would still take you a couple minutes at least to catch up.
Oh, for sure, but this is a 10-minute wall that he has to hold up, and
Yeah, I think you can arrive at least before the wall drops.
okay, then I will spend those spells and make that
Alright.
Does Eudora have any healing potions on her?
I don't think so. I don't think we
I
got
don't
any,
think
did
we
we?
have any.
We don't have any.
Yeah.
They're very rare.
How does...
If only she taught you how to use her mistletoe, you could cast Cure Wounds on her.
Well, how does medicine work in 5e?
Roll a skill check to see if you beat the DC.
But,
Yeah.
the question is what the DCs and what they do. That's what he's asking.
Well, that's what I'm just looking up
Yeah.
now.
All right, let's resolve this here first. As John just ponders for a few more seconds, sort of tapping his foot on the stone, glaring at the Gigans in the corner, who are sort of looking at each other, not entirely sure what to think about the situation. Before he will, I guess he has initiative, unless you want to basically do something on your turn.
I mean, try and get Eudora up with medicine. That's basically...
Yeah, you can assume you manage to stabilize her.
Well, yeah, I rolled to stabilize her, but I
Yeah.
think there's a check to actually give her a hit point or something, but I can't remember.
I don't believe so.
Oh no, that's with
First
a
aid?
that's
Take a
with
heal
like
kit.
a heal kit, isn't it? Yeah.
That's with a heal kit with the feat.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that then. Alright.
All right, Chandras will then drop the Wall of Force and target Artemisia with spell.
Okay.
Give me a will save, a wisdom save even.
Sure. Nat 20.
You resist the polymorph.
Sure.
Alright.
You guys got a
Was it-
serious
Okay.
spellcasting.
So this is my initiative, right?
Yeah, the Gigans are keeping out of it, and the Mesolov didn't really want to do anything on his own. I guess the Mesolov is before you. Can't really do much. Yeah, it's gonna act first. It's gonna teleport next to you.
Oh, that's fine.
Also it's gonna walk back here and then actually attack you, I think.
Oh, it's going to attack me. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Death is the.
Claw,
Yes.
14, and a trident for
Yeah,
a 19.
yeah, trident hits. For a 19.
It's 10 piercing damage then.
I think he was checking the attack rolls to see if it was a crit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Is it not used to make a melee attack? So is it not 9?
Held with 2 claws and used to make a melee attack. I guess you're right. Yeah, it would be the second one then.
So 9 damage. Right.
Yeah. Artemisia.
That's fine. Do the
That's not
Geigans
great.
look like they're going to come over then?
They are not sure, but if you take any hostile action, presumably yes.
Okay. Artemisia will then...
Or you try to run away.
Artemisia will, while keeping her weapon down, will say, call off your pet then, if you wish to actually talk. And casting spells is not how one does so.
Right. Is that all she does?
I guess she dodges, because she doesn't want to get hit, but
Okay.
she's not taking hostile action.
In that case, the Geigans aren't going to do anything, and Chandras is going to cast another polymorph. Give me a wisdom save.
What the fuck?
Alright, well, this is
hold on.
unfortunate for him.
Oh, jeez. Yes, yes, you make it.
Yes, waste his spells.
This is very unfortunate, my friend.
Well, you give him a chance. He's like, no. So
Yeah.
Do Darius and Demos show up at any point?
Let's say at round 10.
Okay.
We're not quite there yet.
Okay.
You did split up massively. Like there's a
Oh, yeah.
cliff in between you and these.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with what's happening right
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
I mean,
for
we
sure.
decided
I
this.
know.
So.
Claw and another trident.
Miss and miss. Okay.
Neither.
How hurt does Mesaloth look?
Not very at all.
Not very at all. Alright. I'm just... In which case... In which case... I will... Artemisia will pull out her javelin then. Dropping her weapon. Pulling out her javelin. And will then throw said javelins at Chandras. And then use her bonus action to use a key point, which I'll click in a second, to then use my martial arts as bonus action and flurry of blows against Mesaloth.
Alright.
So the martial arts melees are against Mesaloth, the javelins against Chandras. So
Wow.
15 and 15 on Chandras.
Those both miss.
Okay, well, the 27 I hope on Mesaloth hits.
Are your fists considered magical?
Oh, are they magical yet? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's next level.
Level 6. One-arm strikes are magical.
Yeah. Key and power strikes.
There you go. So
Yes, they are. Yeah. So yeah, they are magical for the purposes of
Okay.
overcoming resistance and immunity.
Nice.
You smack the insect creature's fiendish hide.
Does the 13 hit? Or no?
The 13 does not. No.
Okay.
That's fine.
I mean, at this point, the Geigans have to get involved.
That's so
Makes sense.
dishonorable of the Geigans.
It's not supposed to be like an honorable battle here.
How unfair we decided to infiltrate their base of operations.
I mean, third time's the charm. He's going to try another polymorph.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus
Hits
Christ.
the guy again.
oh no.
All right. Artemisia becomes, let's see, what's nice and fluffy.
A sheep?
That's just rubbing it in.
Gonna turn her into a crab.
Oh no.
Alright.
I mean, I know she can be a bit crabby, but come on.
Monk stuff is a crab, right?
There we go.
go.
Crabs can do unarmed attacks. With martial arts.
Martial arts crab.
Crab.
The crab fist.
I need art of this.
As Chandra sighs and says, just pick her up and put her in one of the cells. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Guy will try to do exactly that. So can't really reach.
I'm stable, so
Yeah, you're stable. You're good.
unless he eats me, no.
Can I fight as a crab?
I mean, you do keep your alignment and personality, but you also get the mental scores, which is an intelligence of 1.
Oh,
That's smart enough to fight back.
I don't know if getting picked up as a crab is terrifying for them. Who knows?
You can pinch.
Probably.
I can attack though, right? Surely.
Pinch the guy can the scary.
I must get
Do
like,
damage, whatever crap it is.
I must get the crab stats. What's the 5e crab? 5e crab stats. Still going now. Wow.
Or attack at a +0.
2 hit points.
I don't think you can actually hit them at that unless you crit or something. Critical pinch. That's right.
Oh god.
Basically, what I'm suggesting here is that he's trying really hard to take you out non-lethally.
I was gonna talk nicely. I offered,
Yeah, you were.
got
You were like,
attacked,
sure.
and I was
then
like,
he's
"All right,
well,
let's talk." And he's like, "No, fuck you, twice."
To be fair, though, I wouldn't
talked to
trust
him,
us
I would do
either.
the same way. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't trust us
I would
either.
turn him into a crab and then.
That's fair.
Okay, we'll 12 seconds.
It's alright. Yeah, like our guys are right. I mean,
Um,
keep coming at me, bro.
Yeah, I understand what you're going for, sheep. I think that's fine.
I got DC 11. Try and hit me.
Well, if they-
Or AC
Yeah.
11.
I mean, they might not get to the cells before we arrive.
That's the thing. Is like if it's 2 rounds until the guys arrive. Like
You don't know that, obviously.
no, but
Crab
I'm
can't understand.
the crab. The crab has my personality.
Freaking out.
It has my personality, and it does have an AC. And to grapple,
It's a belligerent crab.
It's
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
belligerent
really
crab.
stupid Artemisia. That's all.
I'm
like,
real
that's-
I'm real angry now, though. I keep my personality. I'm just super stupid.
Yeah.
I have to dip in 24 minutes.
Yeah,
so-
I think this might actually. Oh god,
Ah,
a good spot to end the session for tonight. The ending scene will basically be Demos and Darius probably like arriving
Ah,
here. In the darkness, indeed. Roughly where Eudora and Artemisia came up.
Mhm.
Running around here, and what you'll pretty much see is one Gigan carrying the unconscious Eudora, another Gigan carrying like a crab that seems to be incredibly belligerent.
pinching its hand.
Hey, I do 1 damage every time I hit. Apparently.
With Chandler's here, following not too far behind, trailed.
They all seem wounded, right? You know.
Not really, to be honest.
We didn't do anything to them.
The Mezzoloff seems a bit worse for wear, but the Gigan seem, apart from a few scratches, they seem perfectly fine.
Well, Darius, this is our time.
I feel like, yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna actually fight him.
Well, next time,
I mean,
because
I
think-
get Eudora up with Healing Word, and then we just have to get our crab free.
I mean, we can try. Why not?
you just got to break his concentration. Because is polymorph
I'd
concentration?
rather try and take them now than try.
I don't know what's up with the crab, but
Eudora just needs to punch you. You take your hit point damage, and you just get out of polymorph. You have 1 hit point, right?
Is that how? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
take a little bit extra, but you'll be out of it.
Whether
yeah,
we do it now or
considering-
next time, I would. Yeah,
But we'll do it. We'll do it next time, though.
next time.
Yeah, considering the time constraints.
Makes sense.
you round the corner. I wonder what. Oh,
Ah,
well.
Easier will corner here.
how dare he attack our invoice?
This is a war crime.
Yeah, we'll end it here.
That was an interesting
I want to get a magic item that lets me summon beasts.
It's fine. I can just polymorph you. You can be a huge T-Rex or something later on.
Shield
50
wall T-Rex.
Shield wall works, yeah. Well, they can't hold shields. They have tiny hands, so.
Yeah, but if you get the animated shield,